Hello. So, you want to hear a story, huh? I've got one. There once was a witch who lived in the woods. Long time ago. The witch who ate children. There was a town near the forest that hated this witch. And so they sent a warrior with a sword to take care of her. Upon entering the forest, turns out there was not the witch at all. I wonder why. Anyways, we are currently doing nothing in the tavern, right? We're supposed to be leaving. Hello? Hello, Thalorian, we need to go, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
these
yes.
guys are all talking in here still. Drinking
Yeah, I
and doing shenanigans in
Yogar,
here.
let's go. We need to go. Come here. Pick
I guess we
the
should
boy
leave,
up
right?
and go.
Are we
Yeah.
going by foot, or are we just? Do y'all want to like do a workout and jog there? What do y'all feeling?
The Mage's College is in the sky. It's all it says.
I can fly up there.
Oh, okay, then yeah,
And
I
then, like, do you
guess.
guys need like a rope?
I mean, DeLorean, don't you have a way to get up there? In theory,
Just, why don't you just call?
or Twilight, one of you two. You're both from there.
Psst. Do I have a way up there?
I
You
can
gotta
throw
usually
you.
just ask Kilgore.
Oh, God, I
Yeah.
figured, but I wasn't sure.
I mean, yeah, usually you need like one of the ways to get in is if you can just casually fly up there on your own. You kinda it's one of the like initiations because like they don't like training people who aren't like going to mature essentially and magically that is. And so they usually will either have a very simple test of being able to cast second level spells or first level spells of a specific type to test your arcane ability, or another alternative method is if you can just straight fly there. The lowest level spell that would allow you to actually get up there is a third level spell. So that in on amongst itself is enough. That's like, okay, you are talented enough. You can get into the college that way too.
Okay.
I may just go up there myself to get. Do I get a pass, or do I just? How does
Well,
that work?
when we get there, I can always contact Kilgore, and he can.
I mean, I
I'll
want to
just
at least
beam me
try
up,
to do it on my
Scotty.
own merits. I
Oh,
don't
yes.
think I have the capabilities to cast a third level spell, but I can manifest wings.
Yes, if you can do that, fly on up there of your own ability, yes. That is a possibility.
All right.
Yoga, we're going.
How do we get there? Are we just walking? How are we?
It's pretty far. I was kind of hoping we could teleport it, at least be like a couple days journey on foot, even if we could fly up there on our own, because it's more central to the continent.
I bet there's a place in town we could teleport.
Isn't your dad? Well, our dad's house nearby.
Yes.
Yes, that is in fact how you usually get back there. There is in fact a
Yes.
teleportation circle in your dad's house.
I was fully on guessing. I was hoping you would say something, but like I was like, fuck it. If there is, there is. If there isn't, there isn't. We'll find out when we get
And
there.
I guess
Th-
we make our way.
Yeah.
Is this
Let's
one
go
of
to my
those
father's house and
Thalorian? I've not tested teleportation, but do, do we have to go separately or can we go together? Because I worry if we go together in the teleporter, we become a mass of wriggling flesh together. How does it work?
if you want, you can hop on by yourself, teleport away.
Okay,
I
cool.
heard that it's like first timers vomit. Is that true?
Oh yeah.
I guess we'll find out.
Ooh, I'm going to start like eating and drinking a bunch of junk
Why?
nervously.
You eat and drink a bunch of junk.
Do you want to ferment that stuff? By the way.
Oh yeah. Well, we're at the tavern, right? Still, so we
Yes.
can. I gonna take the giant cauldron and like go over to. What would we fill it? What would we want to fill it with? Do we have? Do they have? Do they have wheat in the back?
No.
No. What do they have?
I
What type of
mean,
grain do they have?
Do they have
they don't
corn?
make anything in house. They import all of it. So they have like barrels and shiz in the back, and they have a couple of like aging barrels in the basement and things like that. But like they don't make anything raw themselves. There's probably some sort of producer in
This
town.
gives me an idea. Do they have any empty aging barrels downstairs?
No, this is a pretty small tavern relative because consider this is only like one of 3 in town. Because there are 2 in the actual town which are owned by Kilgore himself, and then this is like the third kind of like I don't know how to describe, but like workers, I guess. Like this is owned by a third party person outside, but it's just kind of like a small. Like he's obviously built portions of this as his house and portions of this as an inn, so on and so forth. It's more of like a little pop up on the side of the road sort of thing for like one day travelers. Yeah.
So, Thalorian, what
Yes.
the what? Why were we going to ferment something? What are we doing?
We were going to make small fiery explosives.
Oh, well, we need like yes, we need to ferment a giant tub of that of like something fermented, but then we still have to do the distillation process, which could take at least 12 hours if we had the proper systems in place. Which means we would need to stop at a store that would give us at least, I don't know, a fucking still. So we can't do that. I mean, I could rig one up, but that would take me a day.
I
Once
mean,
once
we're
we
gonna go
figure
to the
out
major calls. They have a ton of those.
right, once we get there, we'll set up a little area where we can build ourselves up, get more resources before we go on our next adventure.
Okay, so I'm going to fill this cauldron up with ferment. I guess we're gonna fill it up with like what fucking water and like other shit. Do we want this to smell good, or do we want this to just smell weird?
Dude, we're lighting it on fire and throwing it at enemies. I don't
Well,
think it matters how it smells.
I think it's going to matter because they're going to ask me to not bring it inside if it stinks.
Oh, well, let's just fill it up with alcohol. just let's just
I
re-ferment
can't
alcohol.
wait to get flamed.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay, fine. I'm just gonna grab one of the full barrels from downstairs. Ferment this, I guess. Just do this. Ferment it
I
again.
don't, I
Make it
don't know
work.
how it's gonna work.
I dare you. Go. Do it. Make this already fermented drink more fermented. More alcohol, please. Thank you.
I'm dying. All right. You know
Do
what?
it. I know how chemistry works. I'm surprised that like brain hole not working good on me right now, but it's working good.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. He's telling me to do it. I'll touch it and ferment it.
Cool. I'm going to carry
ferment
I'm
the
going.
already fermented liquid.
Yes.
Huge. That's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
going to grab like rope and tie it to my back like a backpack.
I'll-
So.
We
Oh wait, you
are-
already have a backpack. You can't.
Never
You already
mind, we're
have a
cooked.
full backpack thing. It is so that
But the
doesn't.
backpack was like the size of a satchel because I can't. And because I grew big, my satchel will probably fit on my belt. Or well, no, it wouldn't fit on my belt because I have the Durgus curse.
Yeah, this is the problem. You have something tied to every bit of you already.
Shit.
Because you also have the pot on you, and the pot's literally just a giant fucking
How-
metal cauldron. So
How
like
heavy is this barrel?
very. It's like it's a barrel
I have to
full
be
to
the one to carry
brim
it.
with
Thalorian,
vodka.
how
It's
about
like
this? My sweet friend Thalorian. I'm going to
Yes.
trust you with my satchel. if any of the scrap metal on the inside or any of the money goes missing, I eat your hand. Is that okay? I crunch
This
my
one or
hand.
this one?
He holds up the demon hand and the not demon hand.
I'm eating
'Cause
your
it really
non-demon
depends.
hand because I think that would
Oh.
hurt you.
That's
Okay.
fair. Understood.
Okay, cool. Here, I'm going to hand him my bag. Before,
Yes.
like, whenever we get to a nice sit-down point, I'm going to want that back.
Yes.
'Kay.
Let us
Okay, you
let
get
us
like
venture.
Valorian, you get like 20 more pounds.
Okay.
Oh,
Yogar, sweet one. Where are the potions from my special bag? From the fanny pack. What do you mean blah blah blah? Blah 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 blah. Can I have them, please?
He nods no.
Why not? Can I do a linguistics?
No.
No, I can't do a
You already
linguistics.
tried one today.
No,
Well, I
is he
mean,
in
yeah,
the
last
bonus
session,
game?
yeah.
last session before we went to bed and found out that the shit was gone.
As we're doing this, can we venture to the town as the conversation happens?
Sure. You start getting through the line. The line's even longer today than it was
Fine.
last time around.
Yogar's being rebellious. He's in his rebellious teen phase. Gotta,
I wonder if I can
gotta-
clear a path through the crowd faster.
Probably be
I
a bad
mean,
idea. That would
That
get a
is
what do
a-
you
ballista.
mean?
It'd
That's a
probably get
very
a
bad
wyvern
idea.
buster shot into you.
No. I'm not going to sprint or anything. Never mind. No, the bad
We'll
idea.
get through it.
Don't worry. It's a bad idea.
Can I?
They already don't like us here.
Hey, my call since we addressed the fact that I have a barrel instead. Since we're standing in line waiting, would it be possible for me to fill my cauldron with a grease spell?
It wouldn't last forever. The grease does eventually go away.
Oh,
Is the
that's
problem.
so. Okay. Well, it's good to know. Fuck, I don't
Because
know.
grease only lasts for the duration of the spell. Things like ferment have a permanent effect, but like if you were to cast grease and then cast ferment on the grease is still magical in nature. It doesn't just produce eternal grease or anything like that. It would just dissipate upon the duration of the spell being up. Like most conjuration spells work like that. They create a real substance, and this real substance then dissipates when the mana dissipates.
Fine. I mean, I could do something with the cauldron while we wait in line, right? If I wanted to. How long do you think the
That's
line
probably a
wait would be?
bad life decision because this
Why?
is a town in Riot, and you're pulling out like you're making Molotov cocktails in
No.
line.
I'm not. No. So I have a barrel. We addressed that I have a barrel of fermented liquid on my back. I also have the cauldron with me too. What if I asked the Lorian to open up my satchel? I still have 11 of those glowing mushrooms. I was wondering if I could season the inside of my cauldron with those glowing mushrooms.
I'm going to say only because the Lorian's with you, you are barely allowed to get away with this because they're like, what the fuck is this guy doing? He's mashing mushrooms into a weird. Why does he have a barrel on his back? So like, it's a barely, but you can get away with it.
Okay, if it's like, because I'm not gonna do anything crazy other than that, because that's pretty crazy. I mean, look at me. I'm a fucking weirdo. Talk like a weirdo. I don't belong around here. I was made in a
Lil guy
lab
might be able to
somewhere.
get away with this.
So yeah, I'm just gonna do that in line the entire time.
You do, in fact, do that in line the entire. You put glowing paste on the inside of your barrel.
Mm-hmm. Cauldron, the iron cauldron.
Mhm.
Yes. So one large cauldron. I'm going to put parentheses seasoned with with glowing mushrooms times 11 because that's what it is. And
Mhm.
then hopefully when I go to clean it out and make something in it, it'll do something.
Perhaps we will have to see.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so it takes you like literally half of the day to get to Kilgore's mansion. The line itself takes like 5 hours, and then if you remember, the mansion itself's on the totally opposite side of the town as the entrance, which
Right.
takes you like another 3 hours. So like it does take literally 8 hours almost of just waiting and doing nothing. But eventually you make your way to Kilgore's manor, which you are led into with open arms. He likely was expecting you to come.
Mm.
That it was a distinct possibility. I doubt he's that stupid to be like, "Oh, they're not going to come see me." Not at
Right.
all.
Hey,
Is
do
he in
you
house?
think if I run up to him and give him a nice big hug, he would be mad?
He's in the mage's college. He's not as house. You're talking to housekeepers right now.
Oh.
Just run
Wait,
up to just run
Baba
up
would
to a
know the
random.
housekeepers because Cole didn't take care of his kid. Housekeepers and servants did.
True, but also who knows how many are like the same ones who worked there back then.
If
This
Edna's not
this
there, then
wo-
I'm not touching him.
this woman
Edna's not
is
there, yeah.
Gloria. Gloria opened the door.
Yeah, Gloria opened the door.
Mm.
Do you know these people, DeLorean?
Of course, I know these people. That's Gloria. Yeah,
Oh, that's the only
Miss
one you
right.
know.
Gloria?
It's Gloria. Of course, I know Gloria. Right? We're pals.
I feel a little forced. Um,
Talia squints at you even more.
Oh God.
I'm
Jesus.
gonna look over at Talia. Talia, I actually need to talk to you, but I feel
She
like
tilts her head.
it should be like a little privately. So like later,
I'm
can have like
sure
a conversation.
Kilgore has a room somewhere in here. We're gonna have to eat so we don't starve to death.
Yeah, that's
Anyway,
true.
might as well raid his pantry and not use rations. Because
That
Fair.
most of our rations were in the bag of holding.
that is true.
Oh.
We literally only have like 2 days of food if we're not eating at some place like the tavern or here. So we should probably stuff our bellies here.
Do you think he'd mind if we got some of the non-perishables?
Mm,
Are you talking to me
Do we
or
care
Talia?
if he
I
She kind
mean,
of says to the group.
I mean, I don't think he's the richest man on the plane, right? He's rich.
He wouldn't mind. It's okay.
I don't know. I never. Well, I met the man once.
He's your father. He is your father. It'll be okay.
Hey, dude. Yeah, I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can do something. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
nothing else, we can leave a note. I'll let some of the other the staff here know of what we've done. I'm gonna take Gloria aside real quick and just talk to her real quick. If you wouldn't mind um, getting some people to put a meal together just for everybody, that would be fantastic, and I'd really appreciate it. I feel like I'm not liked with this group for some reason, and that would be great if you could help me out with that.
She nods,
Thank
and
you.
we'll go off to collect some food. And she puts it in a bag as requested.
Perfect.
And you now all have. There's still. Kilgore doesn't actually spend much time at his manor, it's worth mentioning. It's not a huge manor, and it doesn't have a lot of housekeepers or anything like that, as he himself wanted a more quaint abode outside of his huge manor in the Mages College
Mhm.
for personal work and such. So he does have a pantry, but really it's only meant to sustain like 3 people max, like him, because that's really all who's here. Thalorian, a rotating housekeeper, which like he never keeps one for a super long time, to be honest with you. And they're like it's like some butlers and stuff will come during the day to do some basic maintenance work. Thalorian's lived here for a long period of time. He lives here on and off. And then occasionally he will have a singular trusted guest like Cole or someone, but like this is meant to be his like private household. So like not a lot of people are coming in and out of it, to be real.
It's like my dad let me have a sleepover.
Yeah, so it's like the non-perishables. He probably also wouldn't keep rations here because, to be fair,
Right.
when he was leading adventures, he was leading out of the mansion, with the rest of his group. And so that means, to be real, you guys have like still only 3 days of rations to feed the whole party, plus whatever Twilight has on her, which probably is 15 rations or something like that. So that'd be 2 plus 1, divide by 5. So you would have 6 days worth of rations for the whole group, assuming Twilight would want to share.
I have a question.
What is your question?
Would Kilgore happen to have a wine cellar slash alcohol cellar of some kind?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think we
I
could
don't think
steal
you'd
a
have a
barrel of
huge one.
high grade alcohol
I
from
don't
his
think you'd
cellar?
I don't
Uh,
think you'd have a full-on
no.
wine cellar, because to be
It would
fair,
be like
underneath this place is cough cough. But he probably has like a wine cupboard somewhere, which just has like a handful of like super rare aged vintages.
Oh, well,
yeah.
never mind.
He might have rubbing alcohol somewhere, like something like that for wounds
Yeah.
to
Well, even then,
sterilize.
that'd probably be in his tavern, because he does have uh he owns in this town 2 doctors and 2 taverns, and then
Well,
his own manor are
my
his
my
personal properties.
my thought process is like a med kit type thing.
Oh yeah, I mean, he probably for sure has a
Like
med kit
like
somewhere, but that's just a
like in the
normal
medicine
med kit.
cabinet
Yeah,
having like sterilization something, you know.
that's still like think about that's like a handful of pads in a single bottle of it.
Yeah, I guess.
Mm.
I mean, you can take that if you want. You can raid his med kit and take just the one thing of rubbing alcohol from
No,
it
no,
and
no,
be
no.
like,
If I'm gonna
oh
raid
yeah,
the med kit, I'm taking the whole med kit so that way I can do surgical shit
I mean,
if I have to later.
I can get you some acid. Not,
I
you know,
can
if you
also
need
make
it.
acid.
You know, it depends on what you
Both
need.
kinds of acid if you want it, but we can't talk about the other one.
There's
Um,
another one.
Yeah, there's 2 kinds. There's the one that you use to melt people's face off, and there's one that you use to melt your own brain out.
That's like
and one that makes you feel like your
poisoned. That's pretty
face is
bad.
melting off.
That's true. You can that well, I mean, it's still 2. So, yeah.
Um, I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull Kalik aside real quick.
Oh, I'm being pulled. I actually need to pull. Yeah, yes.
There is a room that you can talk to Talia if you wish. And then I'm gonna basically point him in the way of Kilgore's office, and I'm gonna say, "Don't let her touch anything, please."
Um, probably already has, but
At least while you're in there and can watch her.
sure.
Thank you. But yes, you can talk in there with her if you wish.
Fine. Atalia, are you busy right now? Or are you good
not
to
at
chat?
all.
All right. I kind of lead her aside into the room. And I say, um, did I do something wrong recently?
She sighs.
If I did, I'm sorry. I'm not very learned with friends.
It's not you, it's Thalorian. I dislike how the group is enabling him However, I really can't hold that personally against anyone but him.
That makes sense. When you say enable, you mean the demon stuff or the dad stuff? Or both?
All of the above.
That makes sense.
I
I go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead, please.
I I really do want to get back on the punching stuff road. It helps me clear my mind more. Um and I think that's what we're going to do immediately after this unfortunate debacle.
I would appreciate
I
that as well.
I I just, you're part of the team. I just didn't want to I wanted to make sure I wasn't like it wasn't directed at me, or if I wasn't seen, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, and I appreciate your concern.
All right. Question. You're a rogue, a roguish type. You get around,
For a moment, I thought you were going to say a cat, and I was going to be very upset with you. Go
no,
continue.
no. You know, would you know how to burn a paper trail?
If you're talking about the Kilgore's letter, it's too late.
Yeah.
The problem is I
We.
can't do anything with Kilgore, and it's one of the reasons I fully admit that I'm as frustrated with the Lorian as I am. I wish I could put my feelings into words better, but I'm not in a mental state to do that right now. She sighs, and we'll go, look, we're very off track right now, and it's probably bad, and this is only gonna get worse. And I hate that there's nothing I can do about it. And I hate that there is nothing he can do about it, yet he's acting all happy-go-lucky. I am very frustrated with this circumstance because I could burn a letter, like a paper trail for you, if it wasn't Kilgore. When we're he was just supposed to pay us. I don't like his influence. It's scary. We really aren't anything to him.
I I realize I've only heard about my father through partially, I assume, biased eyes. If you could give me your perspective on him, what do you?
He's god awful. He's rich, but he's god awful. I mean, a part of me has to respect him. You know, hustle respects hustle or whatever. But, like, his trail of controversy goes deep. Look at this town. Look at, like, what just a handful of being around Thalorian has done. I didn't know the half of it when I signed up for this, but the very, very first time he hired us, he referred to me as, like, nothing but cat the whole time, and I admit, I'll throw away my pride for money at certain points, but, like, he has no respect for those underneath him, even if you do something to earn it. I mean, look how often he's throwing through housekeepers. Look at the whole robot clone thing. His pride leads his life. Listen to the Agrippa news. After the first time, I've always thought it was just bullshit that people were listening to for entertainment. But after Thalorian was like, "Oh yeah, no, it's true. There's two Kilgores," and all of that, it got me thinking, what else was true? And I started piecing things together. It's bad. Look at what this
I-
town's gotten into.
I can imagine. He. I had my own thoughts on the man, of course. Um, I thought, to be honest, before any of this father stuff came out, it was a little messed up that he wasn't physically here to help his son with his transformation or whatever is going on.
You heard a brow furrows as you say that.
This is big mess. But I think if we just get through this last part and we focus on the mission ahead of us, I think we can pick up.
I hope you're right. I have legitimate concerns about moving forward. And one of the only reasons I'm still with the party is the people who, well, aren't Thalorian. And the second biggest part of why I'm still with the party is I'm afraid of what will happen should I leave. So, keep that in mind as we go back, I guess.
I see.
It's nothing personal, but I don't think this is going to be a quest to save the world and punch people who deserve it from moving forward. I think this is going to be Thalorian's petty revenge and Kilgore's try to get Kalik on his side quest. And I'll do what I can to support you, but I don't think there's anything I can do.
Talia, I don't want you to do that. You don't have to support me. I ran away from my home to be my own person. And I'll be damned if I force someone into the same situation I was in.
Not
So
the same situation, I'd imagine.
It's similar, at least in my head.
Mm. I have my own thoughts too, though.
I know, but I want you to voice them.
I will do what I can to help a friend, but like I said, I've already lost one friend. I would be lying if I said I don't partially blame Thalorian. And while I don't want to lose more, I also don't want to lose myself. I started this quest with like a goal in mind.
Did you have a goal? Do you have a plan on sharing, or is that still secret?
This isn't the time. It would just give you more to worry about.
All right.
I
Well,
promise I will tell you when things are less crazy. It's not meant to be secret for my sake, is how I will put it, but I don't. You already have enough on your plate.
all right. Well, I guess we strike the promise, and Calic will extend his hand out, kind of for a handshake. I suppose.
She extends her hand as well. And you two shake.
All right. If you need anything, just say so. I'm done.
And I will PM you one thing. 1 second.
Bum, bum, bum. She's a furry.
He
Sorry.
is indeed.
No shit, she's a cat.
Real cat hours.
You make it sound like furries are bad or something.
No.
Hmm.
Big plot point, that's all.
Wow.
You know,
What?
we gotta make sure the rogue stats are up. All right. We gotta
we
keep the friend
we gotta
stats
out
up.
all of the lore behind everybody.
It's important. She's gonna get us the
Oh,
secret ending.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see. Especially since I too will be talking with Tali at some point during today's session.
And then that's where she breaks off back, and you two return to the group.
Calic will visibly frown.
Ah, he looks mad.
Rut-row Reggie.
Rat roll raggy. Where's Yogar?
He's acting all tired and just lounging around in a random cart as that Gloria's pushing around.
We love Gloria.
Ooh. Yogar, may I have one of the potions that you have? If you
He
have
shakes
them.
his head no.
Ugh. Did you drink them all?
He shakes his head no.
Did you feed it to somebody?
He shakes his head no.
Well, are you holding on to them?
He shakes his head no.
Did you leave them at the tavern?
He shakes his head no.
Well, then what the fuck? Are they on? Can I search myself?
You search yourself. You find nothing out of the ordinary.
I search the. Can I grab Thalorian and search my bag with it on him?
What the?
You grab the Lorian and
What
just
the-
pick him up and reach into his pockets.
Hey, hey.
I'm digging through my bag. Stop it.
Whatever.
Okay.
And he's like, you find only one thing, a weird empty bottle with an unknown liquid at the bottom.
How the fuck? How the fuck is it drinking but not disappeared?
Could have been put in another bottle.
Could
That
be
would be
the
considered
distilled version.
consumed?
Could be distilled, like
True.
versions of it. So
I'm going to hold on to this separately and inspect it in a bit. But the Lorian,
Yes.
actually, would you take take a long look at this and see if you can figure out what it is? I need to talk to somebody.
Sure, I guess.
Don't lose it. Don't drop it. I'll be right back.
Aye.
Okay, I
Wha-
carefully put the Lorian down and then give him like 3 nice head pats before walking away.
You do thus.
Okay, and then
What do
I
you-
am going to talk to. I would like to talk to the Miss Sparkle from Otherworld.
Yeah. What would you like to talk about?
Well, you said you are from a place called Equestria?
Yes.
Well,
Would you like to know more about Equestria or
yes. I've never seen it on a map. There's globes all over this place. There's never been a place such as that I've never seen anywhere. I would love to know more about it. But first, what are you? Do you like have magic or well? Somebody said that you had best continuous caster that they've ever seen. But like, are you a sorceress or something with innate power on the inside?
well, I am a sorceress, but a sorceress warlock. I specialize in just
You specialize in what?
just magic and friendship, just in general. I enjoy those subjects.
You also said warlock.
Yeah.
I'm going to eye Kilgore's office and be like, "Can we go talk in there?
Okay.
Make it
Nice.
easier."
I just follow him in there. I just
Yep, cool. And then I have to like climb through the door because I'm too big.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I close the door so I'm like hunched down. Okay, so
alright.
warlocks are a weird thing from what I've read. They have to have like a special giant bigger creature bigger than them, whether it be like Fae or an archdemon or a god or something. What what would be yours?
I would assume Celestia? She's like the only, I guess, god. Well, she's more of an are alicorns gods? That's a good question. I don't know. I guess I
What
would say.
are alicorns? Would I know what an alicorn is, DM?
Yeah. Alicorns aren't really that fancy, to be honest with you. They're literally just the horn of a unicorn that was cut off. If you want the actual, that's what they are IRL. And then if you want the D&D thing, technically, they are in fact weird hybrid unicorn things. So that it's either it's pretty much reference what you would call either a unicorn that was hybrid with something else, or it would be just like the decapitated horn of a unicorn. Those are the
So
only real two options that it's used to refer to.
so your patron is a horn of a unicorn?
I well, they're more of just like a unicorn Pegasus kind of mix thing. I don't know exactly how it is in this area of the world. I
Oh.
think the definitions of it is different from what it is in Equestria, I believe.
So your Celestia is a very powerful creature? Yes?
Oh yes, she controls the sun with her magic. It's really cool. And she's aided by her sister.
Weird. Oh, my dad would be so angry if I started telling him that the sun. Oh, that would be so funny. Okay, so second question: what is your home like? What is it? What is this place? Is it like what type of trees and fauna and flora? What is it?
Huh? That's a good question. Well, Equestria is home to a bunch of different life. I couldn't really give, like, a basic answer to that.
Describe to me like let's say right now I snapped my fingers, we dropped in the middle of a forest in this Equestria place that you said. What would the trees look like? What would the animals look like? What would the
Oh,
grass feel like?
well, if we're dropped in a forest, I'm assuming that is the, like, evergreen forest, and that's, like, overgrown, and there's, like, timber wolves there. There's a ton of, like, it's not exactly the best area.
Oh.
I would say. And, well, the trees are pretty cool there. I mean, there's not, like, I don't know. Wouldn't go into the forest if you're, like, a
So
regular.
forest is a dark and scary place in this Equestria? Ooh.
Pretty much. Like, it's not recommended that, like, ponies, like, go out there, you know? It's.
Do, do they have witches out there?
Well, if you count Sakura, but she's more of, like, a witch doctor than anything. She's really cool. You would like her.
Ah, okay. Okay. Um, and then the last thing, do you have like potions and stuff in this place? Like you wouldn't happen to have a recipe on you, would you? It'd be kind of cool. Otherwise, like what type of potions from the region? What do they do? What do they want? What do they make?
There's a bunch of, like, different types of potions. There's an antidote for poison joke, which is basically just, like, random wild magic that affects the user. It's pretty cool, but also terrifying. Had it once.
I would love that.
Potion there of Paris, chipped teeth. Just love potions, just silly. A cure for cutie pox, which is this disease in our corner of the world, and a body swapping potion. Oh, and the Alicor elixir, which gives visions of the past.
Visions of the past?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like so you basically have specialties in well, there doesn't seem to be any specialties in the potion department there, other than the fact that, like, you've got stuff that I definitely don't recognize. The DM person,
That's my
I
name.
have
Yes.
question about love potion. Is there a such thing, or is that like a potion of myth that doesn't exist?
There is technically love potion, but it's not really a love potion. It's pretty much just crazy strong aphrodisiac. Or
That's what
like
I.
somewhat targeted aphrodisiac. Cause like the thing is, there is there's like this weird mythical concept of a love potion, which is like, oh, it binds two souls together, whatever. But then the reality of it is, a lot of people will peddle things that are literally useless, like carrot juice with like pink chalk and stuff mixed in for like some weird non-existent effect. Like essentially real life. Real life people would used to sound like the snake oil love potions and shit. And so that happens a lot. And then there's technically two things that kind of fit the bill and actually work. One of which being made from very, very rare regions. And it does, in fact, have a targeted reaction of the first viable person they will see. It mimics the chemistry of love, but it only lasts for like an hour. So like it's essentially is literally just it's pretty frowned upon. And then there's another potion which is like aphrodisiac that lasts for like 10 hours.
God damn.
But like yeah, those are like the only real two even partially considered real like love potions. Everything else is considered just mythical garbo.
Okay. So, you wouldn't happen to have like the recipe for any of these potions on you, would you?
I do not have them on me.
Or memorized?
I do, like, remember one, but I don't even think that the ingredients are even here.
Like, if you just give me a list, I could probably come up with this world's equivalent, possibly. I just want to see what you. I just want to know. I want to understand this place that you describe.
Well, that'd be a big list. I mean, one of the potions requires gossamer and morning dew. I don't.
Can you write? Can we write this down? Let's get this. Let me write this down. I don't want to destroy my Uncle Kilgore's desk, but there should be a sheet of paper and a pencil. Would you mind writing them for me?
You take a random piece of paper and a pencil.
Okay.
Be careful what you write on, boy.
Okay. So, what is the list? I will type them in a separate sheet of paper.
But yeah, gossamer and morning dew. That's one of the ingredients.
Gossamer dew, is that what you said?
Gossamer and morning dew.
Horn dew. Okay. Next.
Gosh, I can't seem to remember the other ones. But yeah, gossamer and morning dew. That's what I remember from Equestria. I'm sorry, I'm not exactly much of a potion type.
It's okay. I think I could. Even one ingredient helps me understand the region. Can you describe this gossamer horn dew? What is it? What does it look like? What does it taste like? Does it smell like anything?
Gossamer. It's really hard to explain. Oh god. Let me think for a second, if that's okay.
What?
It's illegal.
What? No thinking? Unfortunate.
No thunking, so I'm kidding. Go, yeah, I think.
No honking, it's illegal?
Yep, true.
Goose. That means gooses are illegal? Bro, I love the stories of Mother Goose. It was my favorite.
Mother Goose is illegal here. I'm sorry.
That's sad.
It's a over.
Damn.
You realize, by the way, that while you were talking, Yogar has wandered off.
Oh man.
God damn it. Okay.
Uh,
We definitely need to talk, but search your memory. Search that brain of yours. I would love to learn more about your equestrian magics and specifically potion stuffs, especially ingredients, because I think it would be really like a wonderful topic of research.
Oh yeah, I'd love to explain more.
Wonderful. Okay. I'm gonna need you to leave the office first because I have to climb my fat ass out of here, and I really don't want to, I don't want you watching me get stuck on accident because it would be a little embarrassing.
Okay. But yeah, I just walk out.
You walk out.
Okay. And then,
Deck save, please.
I would like to inspect the office.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Okie dokie. I have a very good proficiency. I think I'm expert at that. Let me see.
Cook.
Let's see, investigation. No, I just have regular proficiency, so that would be plus 5.
I'm gonna say, because remember, you are less limited because you do technically have a max number of expertises that you can achieve, but also artificers are kind of meant to have a bunch of expertises, so like yours is significantly less limited. But yeah. Anyways, that's beside the point. But yeah, go on. Roll.
Oh my
Damn
god. I
Okay.
don't see shit.
Yeah, not only do you not see shit, you leave a bit of a mess on your mouth.
I'm gonna, you know what? Can I write a note on the desk that says, "Hello, Uncle Kilgore. Miss you. Sorry for the mess. Love, Baba," and then leave.
I would have laughed my ass off if you would have said "Love Thalorian."
Oh my god! I don't. That would be. You know what? If I would have thought about it, I probably would have done that. That would have been really funny. You fucked
Just
up.
love Thalorian. Obviously not in his handwriting at all.
Oh.
Just
Yes. Oh my god. It's too late. I already spoke my mind.
Right.
I would love
You
to have done
write
this.
on another random piece of paper. Uh, you'd love, yeah. Your love note has been handed off to him. He knows you're, yeah. You're
We're
welcome.
cooked. we're so finished.
Yeah, am I cooked?
We're
just
no-
waiting a day or
oh,
two. Just waiting a
we're
day or two
cooked.
when you receive sending in the brain.
Mm-hmm. Aren't we going to the college right now? Kilgore's there.
Yeah.
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 So I will probably just tell on myself. Be like, hey, I was looking for something that I think I dropped when you know what? We can do it later. I'm not doing the scenario now.
I'm not doing it twice, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, guys. What next? Is there anyone else who wants to discuss?
I would like to talk with Talia later.
We need to have a conversation with the DeLorean. Other than that,
Okay. Is that a now or a...
Do you want to sneak
could
in
be an
Kilgore's
now.
office now?
are we? Is this also? Are we going in his office?
If you want, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Okay.
All right. Yeah, let's go into his office.
Okay.
Thalorian will see the mess and immediately start be like, "Ah!" Start
Oh, yeah,
cleaning it up a
it's
little
very
bit.
bad. Like multiple important documents are just scattered on the ground. One of the important documents at the bottom has the note that Baba wrote to Uncle Kilgore, which is just essentially like, "Hey, sorry I made a mess," and you realize that this is like talking about like like it's just him trying to deal with the Agrippa situation. Like this document was clearly made to be like, Agrippa, cease and desist, whatever. And it's been defaced by Baba, making it unusable.
No!
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I hope
The stock
Michael's
never
watching
goes
Oh my
right
down.
god.
now.
Yogar
we got-
coin.
I'm an investor.
You know the sad part is I could have used the prestidigitation ring that I've got on in the office, but I didn't.
It wouldn't have helped. Certain things, like a prestidigitation doesn't just automatically sort things. It doesn't have that level of power. It just would have been you essentially being like, "Don't worry, it's clean now. I airbrushed all of your documents, Kilgore."
Oh my
There's
god.
no longer any dust on them. Yippee!
Yep.
Your
Never
office
smeared
was
the ink,
dusty as
though.
fuck. I charged you 5 gold pieces for the time.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
Couple extra platinum. You have it in you, don't you?
I would
So,
like Electrum, please, if you've got it.
No. Okay.
Kali,
Imperial
did you
credits,
want to talk
please.
about something?
No, thank you. A bunch of $50. I imagine Calic would kind of close the door, kind of turn to you.
Mhm.
How you been?
To be real, I've been better, but we're pushing through. Yourself?
I am having a lot of thoughts, battered through my mind.
That's understandable. Lots going on.
Yeah, this doesn't normally happen. Normally, I just do, and things happen.
Can I help in any way? Ease your mind at all? About anything?
To you, what kind of man is Kilgore to you?
He's his head kind of looks down a little bit, and then he smirks, smiles a little bit. He goes, Kilgore is like any other man. He has his flaws, but he's there when you need him most in the way he can be there. I don't know if you know much about how I met Kilgore. Um, so when I was younger, I, I I did have parents at one point in time, obviously. Um, they raised me well. It wasn't the greatest at any point, but it was a good existence. We moved into a town. The name seems to have been forgotten, but Kilgore was helping run that town. A war broke out later on. I'm giving you the gist of it. A war broke out. I was led away, and a couple years have passed at this point. I decided to go to the college. At this point, I was just trying to push on and finding. During that battle that happened in that town, I lost my parents, both of them gone. I, it took a lot to carry on my own, to find my way. I went to the Mages College, and while there, I saw him again, Kilgore. He just had this vibe, I guess, about him, this aura that just told me to talk to him, just talk to him. So I did, and I explained everything. At this point I was having problems with my studies. I was having issues with just everything, and he took me under his wing. He taught me and formed me into who I am today. And I know I can come off as a bit much. I never really had friends, but Kilgore was all I needed. He was there whenever I needed him. He gave me everything. And I'm sure you've heard the news about him and all the varying slander. Just Agrippa news. I'm just gonna say Agrippa news for that one. And there's others that just rumors going around. And yes, some have some truth to it. Most don't. He saved several hundreds of people, millions, several times. He is a savior. He is a hero. No one talks about that enough. They're focusing on the bads because the world has too many heroes. What's one less?
Hmm.
He is trying. That's all anybody can do is try. I understand if you don't want to sign those papers, it's a lot. You don't want to um,
The
disrespect
issue
your
is I
mother.
can't
Right.
sign the papers.
Honestly, you explain that to Kilgore. Just be honest with him. Explain on why you cannot. He will not
I
be upset.
It's not just Kilgore I'm worried about. I knew as soon as I left the monastery that I was on a time limit,
Mhm.
that I was on a very short leash. My worry is that this is gonna cause her to pull on it.
That
I'll
is
be
a
honest. I don't think. I think if she did, there's nothing we could do.
Mhm.
Probably already has people around now. But now it's not time to focus. We have to think about the now.
right. Explain.
Yeah.
Just all I ask. Explain it to Kilgore. See what he can do about it. If it's worth asking.
I'll, when I see him, I'll talk to him, see what I'll know, what he knows, and we can go from there.
Yes.
It's new to me. Not the sibling thing, but the fatherhood. The it's I don't know.
I think it's new to him too, in a way. He's only had. I think it's new because you're blood related. He's trying harder. I think.
I can't form an opinion on a man I only met once, and when I didn't exactly. Well, we didn't exactly understand the situation on each other.
Mm,
I'll form my opinion then. Also, are we gonna teleport on to the Mages College or like in front of the
yes.
Mages College? Oh,
I
how do
believe,
I wanted to.
if I'm not mistaken, I believe this teleported, um, this teleportation circle leads directly into Kilgore's Manor at the Mages College.
Because I know they had the test to get up there, and if you do that, DM, is that citizenship or is that just allowance to be around? Right?
Did did he go on pee break?
Oh, wait a sec. I was muted. Sorry. My phone kept vibrating, and I was like, "Oh, that's probably getting picked up by the mic." So I was muted. Anyways, yeah. So I guess I'll answer again. Citizenship is complicated.
Hmm.
Because technically not even all of the like students have citizenship. The full citizenship, anyways. There's like 3 ways to get full citizenship, which is because, like I said, it's a weird mix of like a school and a proper government body. So similarly, certain I don't know how one would put it. Uh, certain concepts are like funky. So like citizenship, you can be a student and not a citizen, or like vice versa. You either need to work there and essentially get a green card, for lack of a better term, of you can like work there, whatever. If you are a student, there are certain methodologies of like becoming a full-time resident, such as graduation, or even if you don't graduate, continued study will give you like a pass. There's like levels of citizenship to an extent. So if you do the whole initiation, you become a student. So if you were able to fly up there of your own accord, in some magical methodology, it pretty much just lets you skip the initiation to an extent and be like, oh, because you would have had to have cast a 3rd level spell at minimum to get up here, or be an innate sorcerer or something similar. So at that point, you would be able to reside and study there freely. Uh, as essentially you earned your keep to an extent. But then you'd have to, if you wanted to like buy property or something at some point, that would be a whole nother story.
I have questions whenever you are done.
Okay,
Okay.
what was that? Yeah.
You know, I do want to a little. I don't know if it'll do much, but the little bump on my. I came here to become my own person, do my own things, and be a fun accolade to be a technical student, not a student, but there. You know, have that on my roster of things I did.
If you want, when we get there, we will we can get you on the ground and you can attempt your way up to the Mages College to earn your keep, if that's what you wish. I'm sure we can do it.
All right, sure.
Maybe it'll give you time to think and figure out a plan, maybe, of how you want to do everything. I'm sure.
Flight's an interesting thing. We do have a limited time, though. I just don't want to run out of it. We can do that after the Kilgore stuff. Well, no,
Yes.
after the Kilgore stuff, we have to be on the road. But
Well, I'm thinking we'll at least spend a day, at least, at the Mages College to try and get resources, since a lot of the resources we want from here are not readily available due to the lockdown.
true, a day of getting things, and then we teleport near or around where we need to be. I think
Mhm.
we all need to come together and come to a plan.
Yeah, I need
Get our
to.
thoughts together.
I have to talk to Talia at some point. I don't understand why.
You should, but um, don't
Don't talk to her.
just no, just no. I mean, talk to her. Just don't be. Don't do the thing you do. Don't do the thing. Don't do the
Maybe,
thing.
maybe I'm a little confused.
It's a it's a thing you do when you're sad, and then you sound sad. And I imagine that Talia, that's what gets her so mad.
Okay.
You sound so sad, and then you wallow, but then you're not angry or sad anymore. You become this like slightly uncaring. So you gotta. I know you've been trying to keep your emotions mettled, but keep open. Not crazy open, but just around, able.
Okay. I do need to talk to
Maybe
her. I don't quite understand, but I I I don't like the feeling that we cannot be a team um, like we should be if there's inner conflict. It's not worked out.
since just I think it can work out. It's just. Are we good?
Well, we're great. I think we should gather everybody and see about teleporting on over.
Is this before or after your talk with Talia? Are we doing that later?
I will. I'll talk to her while we're there.
Okay.
I want to give it time. You were just in here. I don't want her to think that you and I talked about her or anything like that. I want to. I
feel
don't
like
want her
most
to.
of this house already knows.
I want to. I want it to feel like it's of my own choosing. I don't want her to believe that you told me to. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense. I understand.
If she's already mad at me, I don't want her to feel like I'm doing it out of obligation.
Mhm.
So,
All right. Well,
all right, let's go gather the team.
let's gather, and he'll lightly, kind of jab you on the shoulder, just lightly, so he doesn't obliterate you.
You obliterate him. He's gone. He's over. He's
Mr.
dust.
Stark, I don't feel so.
Oh.
Um,
He turns into
I
a
have
turtle.
questions about the Mages College.
What's up?
Um, would you mention that there is an initiation process that could
Yeah.
get you to do research at the college for free?
Well, within reason, but
Within
not
reason.
really free.
That
More so, you are free to actually study there, because essentially how it works is there's a degree where everyone can go, because it's not literally public campus of like, oh yeah, anyone who it was up here, whatever, 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 but like it is at least kind of like that, if that makes sense. So like there's a degree of random people who are visiting, because they're not like you can never see your friends or family again, they can never visit you situation. There you're allowed to bring people up relatively freely. However, they are also like, the typical school shit of you have to like sign in and whatever, whatever, whatever. And so
okay.
like a big thing is, like I said, there's degrees in which you are able to do stuff.
Okay.
So, like, if you're just some random visitor, you're technically allowed to study there. However, you're not like, you don't have the same permissions as like a student or a full citizen or anything like that, because you're just a visitor. But like, you can still go to the shops and buy stuff, so on
I
and so forth.
Do you think it would be possible with my notes on like the ritual that I spent time working on with my father and my abilities with potion making, I could probably apply to be a part of the school if I wanted to for studying of magical properties of potions?
That would probably be a question that Baba would not directly know the answer to, so I can't really answer. Above
could
game,
I
I'll say
apply?
sure. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, the big thing with them is the degree in which you are able to cast spells is usually how it goes. Hence why if you're able to get up to the college, you're still like you're allowed to just be a visitor and somewhat earn your keep or whatever. And you can be like, hey, I have proof I flew up here. Then they'll be like, oh, okay, you can be a student if you want, or so on and so forth. Or if you're
Oh,
not,
okay.
there's like an actual process if you have to fill out paperwork, put in an application fee, so on and so forth. It's kind of stupidly similar to normal college, just magic.
I mean, I can cast spells. I mean, they're
Always
level
magic.
2, but it's okay. It's not the worst.
They also have a thing of technically you can get in on recommendation, or also you can get in on like mercenary work, though that's becoming rarer and rarer as more and more mercenaries are well being hired and fired and so on and so forth.
Okay, y'all.
Okay.
And finally, you can get in on alternative things. Like I said, you could technically turn in the notes on the ritual and things like that as like an alternative application, but like generally speaking, there's an initiation that is kept
Okay.
not really secret, but like it's not public knowledge either how it works.
Okay. Um. Okay. Well, since we're actually in the real world now,
Mhm.
I need to find Baba before we go. Or Yogar. Excuse me. I'm Baba. Hi, I'm here. I need to find Yogar.
Okay, roll. You know what? Roll a perception first, and if that doesn't work, we'll role play it out, I guess.
Roll a perception.
Yeah, roll a wisdom perception.
Wisdom perception. Wisdom is a 3, and I only get to add 3. Also, I fucked up earlier. Didn't add my int
Yeah.
to my other thing. So here's what's going to happen.
Well, I probably would have said wisdom to be honest, but that's my fault for forgoing to give you the stat. My bad. I don't think it really would have helped. You still rolled a 2. But
We steal more numbers. What the fuck? That's the second 2
okay,
today.
so everyone watch the screen. Okay, watch the screen.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Yeah, okay. Yogar's gone. You don't know where he is.
Yogar is gone. Okay.
You can't find him.
Well, shit.
You've done a once over of the whole house.
Okay. Excuse me. Housekeepers? Housekeeper? Gloria, miss?
Oh, they're leaving for the day. So
They're
you
left.
catch her on her way out.
Hey, have you seen a little flesh golem thing running around the house? He usually barfs blood randomly.
She thinks and goes, "Not since like an hour or two ago." And it's like, "Sorry, they couldn't have left the house though. The guards would have said something." And she leaves. To figure out.
Factual.
Hope you find him.
I run to Talia.
Hey.
Hey, I can't find Yogar. I don't know where he is. I'm kind of feeling weird in my chest, and um, it doesn't feel good.
Go see Thalorian. He's a doctor? Question mark.
Like, but no, I want to. I need to find Yogar. He's like anxiously tapping his feet.
Yeah, okay. I'll look to the left. You look to the right. Where's the last time you saw him? Does he
Um,
know to stay still if he's lost?
No, he kind of just goes everywhere. He's been acting weird, like since ever since they like that weird guy labeled him as the chosen one or whatever. He's been acting like extra weird. Normally, I can like have a half sense of where he was beforehand, and I had some control over what he did. Now now he's like half more than sentient than normal, and like I I don't know. It makes me feel weird
Um,
in a bad way.
you know what? Let's go get Twilight, actually. I think she is the one to talk to here, and she leads you to Twilight.
Hello?
Gestures.
Twilight. Hello, miss.
Hello? Yes?
Have you seen Yogar?
I do not believe so. Did he,
Can-
like, run off?
Can you help me find him?
Oh, yeah, of course. Where was he last sighted at? So we get, like,
He was laying in the cart while we were talking a while ago. But when I went to go look for him in the cart while he was riding around, he's not in anywhere. I've searched the whole house at least once. And I don't know. I just feel really bad right now, and I don't know why. Like side to side swaying.
Did he go outside? I assume he's outside or this in some part that's like.
He is only inside. The guards would have alerted the housekeeping.
Okay. On the inside. Well, then he had to crawl into like some small area. Then is there like a? I don't know where he would be. We can definitely like walk around again. And I like. Well, does Yogar like anything? Does he like react to certain like I don't know. Like if we bribed him with like food or something, would he like run out like a little mouse or something?
I mean, he eats like little pieces of meat and sometimes blood, but like, and potion stuffs, but like, I don't know. Uh, like, he's not driven like normal creatures are, I guess. Like, you kind of just hand him stuff and he holds it for no reason. It's like a child where you can hand a child anything and they'll be like, ooh, and then put it in their mouth or whatever. Yogar kind of does the same thing. Um, but he's I I don't know what we can do. I'm kind of out of it right now, I guess. My brain's all foggy.
It's okay. I understand like the very stressful situation.
Is this what they call anxiety? It does not feel good.
I would assume yes. I don't know how it is for your species, but yeah. Concerned. Well, do we have like a piece of meat on us that we can like coax him out? I guess if he is hiding in a small spot.
No, I do not know. I mean, we could call him out. We could search the house again, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Holly has said that you would be able to help.
If am I around nearby?
Yeah, I assume everyone's just kind of been
Okay.
lounging. Because everyone's like
Um,
going off to talk privately, and so I assume people are just like in the dining room waiting for everyone else.
Oh, we're all
Um,
here.
if
Yeah.
if I may
Okay.
intervene, you said you have friendship magic. Well, Yogar is a friend of us all. Could you possibly use your friendship magic to bring him back
That,
or locate him?
that's not how friendship magic works. They can't just like conjure up friendship by to find like I can't really like use it to form anything. Like as I explained
You see
before.
threads of friendship.
Sorry.
Bonds we have. The friendship bonds.
Little threads in the air,
I
right?
have no idea how friendship magic works. I'm just spitballing.
Yeah, completely theorizing.
You want to try to use air quotes friendship magic to find Yogar Twilight?
Sure, it doesn't super
Sure.
exist, but
Roll
I
a charisma arcana.
charisma arcana. Okay.
This is too funny. Yeah, let's just theorize about friendship magic for the rest of the day, trying to find Yogar.
We're doing the math.
I'm not leaving this house without the Yogar.
No, I don't blame you. I will not leave without Yogar.
Mhm.
Yogar is friend.
And while we're waiting,
Mm.
Valorian, have you searched your brain hole for like understanding of what's in that jar?
Oh, I never rolled for it. Hey, Rise, what do I roll for understanding what's in this jar real quick?
You don't.
Oh,
Is-
Real.
Oh yeah,
No.
that's an improv, my guy. You know Kilgore better than anything, and you know that lab. What are you actually okay with saying?
Oh, I thought that jar he gave to me. With the little fluid in it.
No,
Oh, that. Okay, never mind. I thought you were talking about the one you used to create yoga.
No.
Okay, then yeah, go on. You can roll technically, I guess this would be medicine, so sure. I'll give you the intelligence medicine, even though I shouldn't.
And then I
Woo!
will give it a shot afterwards because
You don't need
You'd
to.
have to do it. You say that you're gonna get Nat one and give him an answer, and then he's not gonna be able to. It's gonna be great.
Oh, that's really good. Wait, no. That was
It's
a
like
bad
the-
roll, but because you have high stats in medicine, you're good.
So you don't know, actually, looking at it. It's definitely magical in nature, however. And it has a weird pull to you. It's almost like it's thrumming as you look at it.
Thrumming?
Yeah, it's almost as if it's resonating with you on an unnatural level.
Can I touch it a little
hell
bit?
nah.
You said there's a little bit of it in there. I just want to touch it
Yeah.
to my pinky finger.
Don't you fucking
You
do it.
touch it to your pinky finger and it makes a sizzling sound, and
Oh.
something happens, but you don't know what.
Chill.
So, Mr. Baba, sir,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't seem to like me. Or maybe
You're
it
at
likes me so much.
47% as the sizzling goes away.
Oh shit.
Wait, what
As
happened?
that tiny bit of your human pinky finger.
I actually
Like
I used I used the demon side. I
then
actually
in that case, you watch as it expands a little bit across your face,
the
Oh.
like a
demon?
single teardrop. Yeah, go 47.
47. Oh, okay.
So wait, did the potion get used upon touching it?
Yes.
Okay.
My tongue
Oh.
Well, it's gone.
Sorry.
So
I was
great.
inspecting it.
Well, great. So there's one of the potions from the Durga's curse. That means there's 2 left. DeLorean, search your pockets. Empty your
I
pockets.
have a theory, Baba.
What? What theory do you have, friend?
Well, Yogar had a mysterious liquid that I was poked with. Maybe that's
What do you mean?
what some of the potion was used for?
No. So that was That was the yesterday's potion stuffs. We used all 3 of them. This morning when I went to go draw stuff out of the curse that I've got, none of it was available to me, which means that they were taken out. The Lorian had 1, and it was a drop of that corruptive shit that just turned him more demon. I maybe not know that. I don't know. I just going off of what I saw.
A very tiny percentage increase. Yes.
Nails
Which
got a
means
little
that
longer. I don't know.
which means that tomorrow I can pull one of them. I need to lock up that fuck. I need to lock up the curse so that way the Yogar can't walk up and fucking draw from it for me.
I see.
Do you think Yogar traveled into the place I'm not allowed to go downstairs?
I mean, Twilight, did your friendship magic work?
Oh yeah,
I mean,
I see you
it's
just
right
now rolled it. Okay, good. Stupidly, your friendship magic works a little bit.
That's what I'm saying.
You have this tiny thrum in your head, and you don't know what it is, but you sense tiny fluctuations of magic around you, and the one thing is bigger and brighter than the others, but it quickly fades from your perception.
That's weird. Okay, dude.
Oh shit, that was never. My bad. Sorry. That's nothing.
Friendship, baby.
He's
Let's
okay.
go.
Well, I guess I head towards the big bright magic thing that fluctuated Is that even like?
Where did it go? Where does it lead?
You get to a passageway that only Baba and Valorian are aware of.
Oh no, he went to the bad place. I'm not allowed to go there.
Bad place? What do you mean by that? What is this area?
Guys, bad place.
Only Dad and Kilgore were allowed to go down there. I got in trouble the one time that I snuck down there. I got a real beating for that one.
What?
Beating?
Yup.
Florian kind of looks around, obviously not wanting to talk about what's down there.
It can't be that bad. It's
What did you see down there when you were like down there for a split second?
Well, I didn't get far, but it was a long hallway with like windows that you can see inside of and doors, right? Well, one of them, it was a bookcase with a single book on it, and some guy was like walking to the bookcase and disappeared. Don't
Mhm.
know what it did. And then I was snatched up and taken away.
Oh,
well, we need to get Yogar. So I'm gonna go get him.
Thank God.
Head turned.
What the fuck?
He's behind you.
Thank God.
Behind
Don't-
me?
Thank God.
Stone as he turns. Oh,
Yogar?
It looks like you.
I pick him up and I put him I put him in the empty spot on my bandolier. We need to go.
The
Me and
empty
you
spot
need
on
to
the
have
bandolier explodes.
what?
And he schlomps on his face on the ground and takes a single point of damage and goes.
Why did it blow up?
You didn't see why. You just tried to slurp him in his liquid form and it popped.
Wait, what?
is he bigger?
You tried to slurp him in his liquid form and it popped. It just the
Oh.
bottle broke. And he fell on the ground and took 1 point of damage and is owied.
Oh, I was just putting him in the empty like there's literally just there's like you see how on my character's chest I've got 3 like bottles or whatever? One of those
Yeah.
bottles is missing. I was going to stick him in that empty bottle slot. There's no bottle there. It's just where he sits.
Okay, in that case, it doesn't work, but the bottle doesn't break.
Okay.
You tried to slurp him in, but it just does not slurp, and he just schlomps on his face.
Is he
Ow.
bigger than he was?
Why? Hey, I pick him. You said ow.
He looks at you.
Oh no.
My
Okay,
friend. Of
fine.
course I said out.
What? How am I gonna get you? How do you want to travel, huh? Because we need to go. We cannot waste any more time here. And I really would like my stuff that was taken, and I think you did it.
And he just jumps on the ground, starts walking next to you.
Okay. Are you going to stay beside me now, or are you going to wander off again? I
He
was worried.
grabs Talia's tail.
There you go. Okay. You know what? You stick. Yes.
Alright. I guess we're leaving.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Huh. All right.
All right, Baba, do you want to go first since you're afraid of teleporting with others, and I'm afraid that you're going to throw up on me, personally.
It's
Yeah,
not
I'll
you,
go
so-
first. I will go first.
Okay.
Actually, can I travel with Yogar together?
Nods his head no. Or shakes his head no. People get angry when I say nods no.
Yeah.
I say nods for both, but whatever.
Why not, Yogar? What? What
He hugs
happened?
Talia's leg.
Okay. Sadly gets into the teleporter.
It's just a portal. You just walk through a rift in space time, and you feel a sudden lurch. Roll a fortitude save, please.
Fortitude is
Endurance. Yeah.
Endurance. Okay. Oh, and I actually have I got the little star there, which means I have proficiency in that save.
Yes.
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 So that would be a 4 plus 5. So that would be a 9. So here we go. Slash roll. 1d20 plus 9. 26.
26. You don't throw up. You feel very close to it though. The lurch, the nausea, but you manage to hold your guts in. And you're in the middle of a portal room in a luxurious mansion.
Do I dry heave at
You
least?
do a little bit, I guess. Sure.
Okay. All right. Good. I don't barf. Good. In a mansion? Wait, is this the college?
You're in Kilgore's Manor in the in the college. Yeah.
Oh. We could have just gone here in the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
Oh
a
my-
portal here the whole time. Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking like we could have just gone to the manor here and done stuff here. What is this? Who's.
2 robot guards come and grab you and start walking. They drag
I'm
you
gonna
up.
I'm gonna
Do
walk
we go
in.
in? Are we supposed to just run in there, or is it?
The Lorian jumps in. The Lorian familiar nausea to a point where you're kind of just fine with it.
Yeah.
Another guard comes in and grabs you, starts
Whoa.
pulling you away.
Hey, hey.
I guess
What's
we just
happening?
jump in. Calic is gonna run and jump in.
Talia and Calic, we both jump in with Yogar following quick behind, and yep, when guards come and grab you as well.
Wait,
Ah,
guards
Pulling you off.
grabbed us?
ah.
Hey, why are we being.
Twilight Sparkle closes the portal. The house is now hers.
Twilight, what are you doing? Yeah.
But yeah, I also go through the portal. Yeah.
You go through the portal and a guard grabs you and starts pulling you
Oh,
off.
yoink. No.
This is bad.
Is the guard just holding our hands?
Yes. They just straight grab like your arm or like your back or something and are just pulling you.
Excuse me,
Nice.
Mr. or Mrs. Guard, because I cannot see your face. Or if you're a they-them situation, I understand.
The robot turn.
Oh. Robo friend, why are we being detained?
Meeting. And they keep walking.
With who?
And they throw you into an office with a moderate amount of force, and you're all sprawled out in front of Kilgore.
I would like him to make a strength check if I can enforce that.
You may.
Okay, I'd like to
Yeah,
enforce
I mean, it might go bad for you, but you may.
because I am an ogre and I want to see. You know what? Fuck it. If it goes bad, it's on me. But he's gonna have to use some force.
That's a nat 20 to equal a
God.
36.
Oh my god!
Okay,
Just
this is the bad, yeah. And it's medium severity, so everyone else gets like mediumly tossed in. It's not nice, but it's not like meant to hurt you, or it's a little bit forceful. And however, you watch as Baba stops him from throwing him. He's like, heh heh, and then you watch as he fucking picks him up over his head and full on like yeets Baba across the floor.
I'm just thinking wrestling move.
Yeah, no,
God
exactly.
damn.
Like Baba's like, haha, so proud of himself, and then you just watch as from under his armpits 2 metallic hands go, and he just fucking yeets him halfway across the room, and you see 3 skids of. Yeah, Baba, you take like 2 points of damage.
That's
K-
yep. You know what? I deserve that.
Did Kilgore watch this happen?
Yes. Also, one of your
Just shakes his head.
elixirs is only half as effective as it would normally be because it spilled when you were thrown. You can pick whichever one it is. I don't really care. It's just something meant to be minor. You'll probably just replace it tomorrow, anyways.
How? That's supposed to happen?
Oh, is this just purely roleplay now? My bad, G.
Yeah. In fact, it's so much roleplay. Toby, I hand it over to you. You're the DM now. Congrats, you're Kilgore. Take over. I have to pee. I'm taking my 1 DM break right now. So you have fun, guys.
Woo!
I'll be back.
Sorry for the rough entrance there, Baba. I don't know why
Yeah,
you
no
resisted
shit.
that. You, you've
Uh,
changed from last time I saw you.
Yeah,
You've
I was like
grown.
tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing the Thalorian voice.
I would love to give you a hug
Ooh,
right now if you
Dr. Michael
could let
Kilgore.
me.
Dr. Michael Kilgore. No
Yeah.
hug. No
No
hug.
hug?
No.
No. Why?
Anyway,
Fuck.
Kalik, it's good to see you in person. Again,
Ye-
after we know what we know.
Yeah, it is good to see you in person. Have
I'm
things
I'm
we need to
sorry.
talk about.
Yes, and there will be a point in that time for that. I heard we've lost a member, Pakra Tikala. It is very sad. Um, thank you for staying around, Talia, and I'm glad you were able to join the group Twilight. It is. I'm glad you were able to make
Wait.
it. Now, how may I help you guys? What's going on?
A lot's going on.
I know
We're
the
a
gist about
little,
a lot of it, but
yeah,
the
we're a
minor
little off
details I've
schedule.
lost. Just slightly.
A little.
Slightly my ass.
We were supposed to get some things under our belts before we fought one of these
Mm.
demon lords.
Honestly, I've been expecting you for a while, and I don't know what took you guys so long to come here, but it's. I've had those guards on standby in that room for a while, waiting for your return. So,
You know, we don't have like a regular teleporter or anything. I don't know how that works very well, but I'll be honest. We've just been goofing around.
right. Now,
Um,
have you decided who you're going up against first?
we decided on that, didn't we?
We did, kind of. We haven't decided if we want to go against Tampa first or not, though that is our. Because we have more information about him than any of the others right now, and
It's
that
the
is
one
why we
that's
said
not a
that.
dragon. It's the one that's not a dragon. The guy with the
Yeah,
hands.
hold on, I got notes. Give me
I
a
forget
moment.
that it says. Is it Boone? Or is Boone the
Yeah,
dragon?
Boone. Boone's the dragon, I believe.
Okay, Boone's the dragon, and then Hampa's the Rakshasa.
Yeah, Boone
Um,
is the elder dragon. Hampa is the primal sin of wrath, and that's the one we have
yeah,
the most information on. So,
I don't know.
we weren't sure if we wanted to go against Hampa or one of the other ones first, due to the pure difficulty it would be to go against Hampa first. We could go
Yeah,
against Malcolm Vet or Faust first, but eh, we'd still have to
those
defeat.
seem difficult.
They all seem difficult. Let's be fair,
Yeah. Um,
but I digress. So, have you figured out who you guys wish to go against first? You don't have to make the decision now. I would suggest you do it very shortly, though. You're running out of time.
yeah, I thought we were gonna do Hampa. He's the Rakshasa guy.
Yes, Hamba, the primal sin of wrath.
Yeah.
He's going to be a hard one. I will give you that. But that is a good decision, I believe.
Huh. Um. Do you know anything more about him?
I can get you resources here. Like I said, um, the demonologist I sent to you guys, he works here, so you guys go have a talk with him if you wish. The library is open reign.
I need potion ingredients.
Well, you've come to the right place, that's for sure.
Hmm. Do you think they'd let me use the lab for a few hours?
Don't blow anything up.
Well, yeah, duh.
Oh, you say that like you haven't blown things up before.
Well, I mean, it's not as bad as. Okay, I will leave it better than how I left your office earlier.
What?
I was looking for something that I had dropped when I left originally.
Uh,
I couldn't find it. I did leave a note,
uh,
so I tried picking it up as best as I could, but it's I just left it.
how? I hate to ask this, and I'm actually slightly scared of the response I'm going to get. What did you write on?
Piece of paper.
Valorian will speak up and tell him what you wrote on.
What did I write on? It was a piece of paper. I thought it was blank.
You know that I thought this is Valorian. You know that slander that Agrippa News has been talking about a lot? It was the cease and desist paperwork for that. It is now null and void with your writing on the back.
Wait, what?
Hooray!
On the back?
Hooray!
Uh-oh.
So, just yeah. Anyway,
Just get the ink lifted. It can't be that bad.
yeah, it is neither here nor there. We have way more important things. Um, the time is dwindling.
Okay.
You,
Do you have any powerful allies to help push us in a direction, or anybody that we can go to and would possibly hear us out?
uh, who? What are you looking for?
Um, able hands. I mean, we're going to war with these creatures.
Right.
Just able hands. Maybe get some more experience under our belt as a unit.
Mm.
You know.
Well, luckily for you, within this manor here, there's actually a training arena. If you wish, you could train together on a mock fight against somebody and see if that should help you build as a team and a collective. And then anything here on the Mages College is assumably, of course, not entirely, but you do have access to a lot here. I will make sure and vet these things beforehand. Make sure you let me know beforehand so I can give them warning. But I do have high standing with them here. And I beg you, do not let me regret putting my name associated with you guys.
I don't plan on making you regret that.
The
I also
party as a
don't plan
whole.
on.
I'm not necessarily meaning any individual, just a party as the whole.
Glares at Baba.
Taking a gander.
Hi.
We have a love-hate relationship, honestly.
Do you have a? I just have love. I have all the love in my little
You know,
non-soulless homunculus heart for
I
you.
feel like Kilgore does, in some regard, have affection towards you,
Aw.
but the amount of times you have just fucked up royally, um,
I'm like a
it's
pet. A very
yeah,
bad pet.
come home, house is destroyed. God damn it, I love you, but I'm going to kill you someday. That kind
Yep.
of thing.
Yep. Oh, I don't tell my father this, but I'm
Mm.
going to eat him one day.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
I'm not sure how to respond to that.
Yep.
What do you mean, eat?
Literally eat him. He's a
Mm.
bad man. He's proven it again and again.
You do realize Cole and I have become quite close over the last bit, right?
Correct.
Okay. So,
I said in the far future, I'm not talking like soon. I'm just mad at him because he did a lot of bad shit to me. And then
right.
now he gone, I I think.
To be fair, he has a lot to process.
True. But he did almost nuke Thalorian
Yes.
because I saw it in his eyes, that fury that he gets sometimes. Because
Mm.
I saw him hunt a raisin skeleton one time, and he fucking nuked that thing.
I've seen him in battle. He's quite powerful.
Hmm. Okay.
But I will not tell him for now. Hopefully,
Mhm.
your mind changes later on, and you decide not to eat your father.
Yep. Mhm.
Mhm. Now, can I point you in any direction at all? Can I help you, assist you?
Alchemy
Where
lab, please.
actually, there's an alchemy lab here in the manor you have access to. Again, do not blow it up, please. And in the
You
time
have me.
being, while you are here, you may stay here. Do not. What am I saying? You may stay here. You're not going to destroy it. I trust in that. Just God, be safe.
You are going to regret that decision. I don't say that, but you. Oh, we did discuss that Thalori needs to talk to the demonologist, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that was
Mm.
discussed.
Um, Here, Thalorian, in my bag, there's a little scrapbook. Well, not scrapbook, like a leather bound, like messed up book. In that book is the ritual that we did.
Yes.
Take that with you because I think he might be able to perfect it better. Because obviously, my dad's a hunter. He kills shit more, and Will was also kills shit more so than like actually dealing with the demon stuff. So
Hmm.
I get the feeling that that's why the stuff didn't work. Um, Although, yeah, topic for another time. But yeah,
Gotcha.
take that with you.
I'll give it a try. Thank you, Baba.
You're welcome.
Now, Kilgore will say again. Does anybody need me to point you in any direction for any materials you might need, require? Does anybody have any personal questions for me? You can pull me aside. I'll answer anything.
Um, yeah, you already know, but I figure that's for later. So,
Yes, we can talk later if that's what you wish.
unless you want to do it now,
It
fine with whichever.
honestly, it's entirely up to you. I will be here most likely doing paperwork. It's what I stick to at these times.
Well, since we're on the topic of paperwork, Calic will take out the adoption papers. I
Ah,
can't
Uh-oh.
sign this.
you can tell when you say that very, very, very slightly, mind you. A bit of sadness will occur, very slightly. Like
I'd
it's
like to
hard to
point
tell
out
anyway.
that means he's crazy. You would know that means he's crazy sad. He has he has a face similar to your mother of no emotions being shown, like ever. So you
I,
can probably tell that means a extreme reaction.
it's not for like a lack of um wanting to. It's I legally don't think I have power to. I'm only 63.
Right. No, I understand. Um,
Technically,
you know,
he's only actually like 3 years old. In the real world, Feywild's weird.
Don't
So,
worry
so, so
about it.
you know that he actually like yeah.
Don't think too much about it. Don't think too much.
okay. No, I totally 100% understand. We don't need paperwork or anything. You are my blood-born child, and that's enough to me. If that's enough for you.
Yeah, we also need to broach the subject of my mother. And do you know about her?
The answer is the real her. No,
Okay. That's what
you
I
would
was
have just
thinking, but I wasn't
barely
sure.
scratched this. So you think she was just some uh like it was hard for you to even put enough pieces together to figure out that you were his father. I think he did leave you some blood or something like that at Baba's behest or something, in which case
Yeah.
you were able to essentially determine it through that. However, you would be like, "Oh, that one girl I met at that party at one point, that one Fae, whatever." So you would have
Hmm.
just thought she was just like a normal ass elf that was in one of the elven Fae kingdoms, of which there's a handful of.
Okay.
So, like, yeah, no importance whatsoever, really.
Um, I I believe I know um about your mother. Yes.
I
A nice woman.
you'll see he has a 100 yard stare. Oh, um, then you didn't really meet her. I guess she was right. Um,
Mhm. I'm not.
I don't think I should verbally say anything about
Hmm.
her lifestyle because you never know.
Okay.
But it's a lot deeper than that, and she's a lot more than you think.
Isn't every woman?
No, not this one.
Oh,
Um,
honestly, I just assumed she was a beautiful elf woman.
she's
I knew she was fey of some kind, of some regard. But that's really it.
I've never known her name beyond mother.
Hmm.
So that is something.
Hmm. Okay. Um, what worries you right this very second about
That
uh
she could come here and take me. and no one would know.
Oh. Hmm. Okay.
I thought of calling her.
Uh.
I
uh
have been maybe a split custody type thing out of respect for her
right.
and you. But I worry that giving her that connection might just make her pull harder.
Understood. It might be enough to just put her over the. I can get that. Overbearing mother figure.
It's not that she's overbearing. She's never been saying too much again.
No, it's okay. I understand. Maybe.
Secrets are important to us, and
Okay.
it's difficult.
Understood. Um.
You'll see
You know.
Calyx's eyes widen. Um, I imagine you're insightful enough to see the fear in his eyes.
Understood. I.
But it's not
I'm.
from the conversation.
I'm sorry if I did anything to possibly threaten you.
I've said I, I've I've said enough today.
Okay. That's we can talk another time if you want. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's the training arena?
Oh, he'll point to the right direction. Down the hall and to the left. You'll find it.
Okay. I'm yeah, I'm gonna go do that.
This is the same manor that I built originally, correct?
I mean, it's had some renovations as Mecha Kilgore stole the brain, but otherwise,
Right.
no. I mean,
Otherwise,
yes.
no.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah. I was gonna say it's been remodeled, but otherwise, yes. So technically, no. But then the first and second half of the sentence just mixed together, and it was just fucking over.
I understood what you were saying, kinda, I guess. I said the training arena was there and the alchemist lab.
Is like on the third floor, yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that those two things are still there because I told them it
Everyone
was.
realizes Yogar is gone again.
Oh,
Not
It's fine.
again.
He's going on our walk.
now, does anybody else have any questions, concerns, comments? Can I help you get anywhere? I have a lot of paperwork to get done.
I would like to talk to you in private in the alchemy lab while I work.
Why did we not have a Kilgore token out? There we
I
go.
don't know.
Doesn't
I didn't.
exist.
I didn't. Actually, I was just fully zoomed in on Baba, so I didn't think anything about it.
It's okay. We're totally pro streamers. We also have this map of the mansion. We just didn't import it.
It's not imported over here, which is even funnier. I feel.
Yeah, we kind of messed up, but oh well. It is what
Well,
it is.
since we're probably going to be here for a while using this as home base since Kilgore's letting us live here, we might as well.
True.
I can see. Hold on. I might be able to have the
It will
real
take
quick.
too long because it will. They just do it in the background, but we'll keep
Yeah,
going. Yeah.
keep going, and I'll do it real quick. So, does anybody have any other questions? I'll talk to Baba after everyone else is done here, so I can go assist him.
Mhm.
Anybody? Twilight, you have any questions for me?
I do not believe so.
Okay. Talia?
She
Um,
nods no.
okay. And Thalorian will respond no. So, All right then. I'm gonna go talk to Baba for a little bit. Feel free to go about town and find what you need. You may come back here and stay the night, like I said previously. And then I'll go on and follow Baba. Kilgore will.
Okay. I'm gonna lean over and be like, Talia, whenever we're done, later, stop by the lab. I would like to ask you some questions.
She nods.
Okay. I'll go search for Yogar later. He's probably fine. Okay. So let's go to the alchemy lab. And then when we get there, can we close and lock the door?
Yes.
Eat him.
Cool. Okay.
Yogar
So-
beats Kilgore to death in the car.
No.
Go.
Okay. I'm going to start with the dad thing. I don't
Yes.
think I actually am going to. I'm just very angry at the man.
Of course.
And that'll probably be as far as it goes because he terrifies me for obvious reasons. Second, I need some help figuring out some stuff. It's
Okay.
weird being a living thing. And I guess you would be the closest thing to like a parental parental figure
Okay.
that I got. Like what does it why does like emotions hurt me physically sometimes? And then lastly, Yogar is I guess I'll tell you. When I made Yogar in the old alchemy lab, that I kind of got lucky with the right ingredients, and one of those things was like this weird glowing gem that you had in the pedestal in the alchemy lab that was like glowing and shit one day, and then you said that you were missing it,
Mm.
and I told you that I don't know where it went. Well, it's
Yes.
not that I didn't know where it went. It's that it went into this pit that I made inside of a jar that was like
Mm.
hidden behind all of the other stuff that made
Yeah.
Yogar. What was
Ooh.
in what was that? What was in that gem? I just thought
You
it was a gem.
you you said it made Yogar?
I made Yogar, but the gem was
R- r-
required to make Yogar.
And you said you found it.
In the alchemy lab, yes. Because you
Yeah.
said I could use anything in the alchemy lab to practice my stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
So I
That's
assumed it
not.
was just a philosopher's stone or something, but I don't know. And this is 100% the truth. Like, zero bullshit.
Hold on. Sorry.
hmm
Oh, here, let me explain this out loud because it took way too long for me to type.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah, no, you're so many levels of fucked.
Oh, great. I
Because there were really only like a handful of options you could think of, because the alchemy lab is owned not by you, but by Mecha Kilgore and the Foundation, aka the collective. You know what? Your whole shadow brain collective. Problemo. That means 3 other figures have access to that lab. 1, Malco Razor, was
oh
using that lab consistently for most of the experimentation, as he was the head of alchemical research and things of that nature.
Oh no.
And so that means Malco Razor was using that lab frequently, probably around the same time he was. However, Mecha Kilgore was also very active around this time, and was conducting his own experiments on alchemy in an attempt to do some shenaniganry. Additionally, the actual primary foundation staff that were going out to collect objects to seal away and things of that nature, aka you call him Baby Yoda. That's not his real name, but like the plague mask wearing little homunculus creature that had was responsible for the destruction of the village, who you then, excuse me, hired. That guy, you know, the one who created Fibbles, so on and so
Yeah.
forth. Yeah, he also worked in that lab and would occasionally leave things that were being experimented on before being sealed away in that lab for Malco Razor, the head of research and development, to experiment upon, or if he himself was experimenting upon it, or Kilgore or Mecha Kilgore or one of his assistants were doing it. So yeah, it could really be anything. Because around that time frame, you wouldn't really know what was going through it because you were kind of a little bit hands off at that point. But you can think of a few gems that were supposed to be sealed away, and if it was any of those, wolf whistle, insert here. Uh-oh. Because you know that the homunculus creature, or referenced as the mastermind, whatever, has in fact messed around with soul gems many a times. He is in fact known explicitly for it, as if you remember, he essentially at one point made it so that he could just casually resummon Fibbles if he ever died, like a phylactery, even though Fibbles was alive.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Are you telling me this is Sybil's reincarnate?
No, I'm not. I'm saying that it could be literally any of his employees is an option. Because he did do that with multiple others, including a handful of monsters. You also know that this college specifically, would give you dangerous items to go seal away after you essentially became a magic item disposal service.
Yeah.
And so it could be from this college, and in that case, God knows what the fuck it is. It could be anything from Malco Razor, or it could be something from Mecha Kilgore himself. Yeah, so
Telling
really, you
by how
don't know.
pale your face is getting, does this mean we need to figure out what Yogar is now?
Um, yesterday. A month ago? When did you create him?
A
Years
week
ago.
after I was born.
Yeah, years ago.
We needed to figure it out
Oh,
then.
I thought I was 2 months old. Oh,
You're at least 1 year old.
well, shit.
So yeah, like about a year ago.
Okay.
Oh, and no, you're right. You're not that. You're not. It depends, because the concept for you is older than you are actually alive, if that makes sense. So it depends. Because timeline wise, you would be about like 6 months old, give or take. Because remember, there was a time skip between now and the last campaign, and you were born at before the end of the last campaign.
Yeah.
So you would be about 6 months old. However, the concept for you is multiple years old. So,
The
depends.
concept for me is multiple years old.
Yeah, for the sentient homunculus that was going. Yeah. You're like, the project that created you is multiple years old. However, you yourself were actually only born like not super long ago.
Oh, okay. Kilgore, what were you saying?
Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
We it could be anything. He could be anything. He could be anybody.
Would you suggest? I mean, we're at the oh shit. He's gone. We need to
Yeah.
get him now.
Yep.
God, I have work to do. God damn it!
How do you think I feel?
You have paperwork, busy businessman. I have physical lab work to do that I haven't
You're
been able
right.
to get started in over a month because I haven't had a proper lab. I've had to use this like jerry-rigged system made out of like fucked up like bits and
Art
pieces
war.
of shit.
Look at
You're
this
right.
toilet paper roll. Yeah, not great.
You're right. You know, let me do what I'm great at. I'm gonna delegate this to you. This is your problem now. I'm not gonna stress about it at this very second. Maybe when you leave the room, I'll begin. But for right
Okay.
now, go find Yogar.
Uh, I u- I used to have a connection with him, and I
Mm.
could be able to like kind of sense where he was, because that's how it work. But now it doesn't work. I get. Fuck. I go to. Do I have the urge to punch the door open, or do I just open the door? Ogre brain. Yogar brain. Yogar? Hello?
No, that's not Yogar. That's Kalik. It's stressing out in the corner.
Yeah.
Kalik, what are you doing in the alchemy lab? You're supposed to be in the fucking training office.
Oh,
I imagine you're like in the hallway or something. He just heard you. Yeah.
oh, uh,
Hey,
sorry.
buddy, if you want to do me a solid, if you go to the training room and Yogar is in there, can you send his ass to the alchemy lab and then like lock the door, please? No, bad idea. We leave him there alone. He'll probably do something crazy. It's very important that Yogar gets to me immediately because I have to figure out what he actually is because I don't even know anymore because I thought I knew what he was, but I clearly don't know what he was. It's a mess.
Hey,
I just say it's a mess.
go find him right now. Go.
I'm
Run.
moving. God damn it. I'm moving. And then I'm gonna go like stomp
Can
down the
I?
hallway. Yoga.
Kilgore is also gonna run out of
Um,
the thing, looking
Oh
looking
no,
for
you guys
where
were
this.
already out of the alchemy thing. You were like,
Oh,
you were
okay.
left. Yeah, you were like going down to the train. Well, he was. You weren't. So Kilgore is still in the alchemy lab. You get the ping that I just gave you, and at this point was when like Baba and Kalik had met back up as Baba was going to the training room.
Okay. I got you. Okay. So then I'm Kilgore is just gonna be finding where that happened, and then
We're
Thalorian
still away.
may he's gonna use this opportunity to talk to um
Oh, this
Talia.
is gonna go well.
He refuses.
Okay.
no.
Never mind.
As Kalik is leaving and Twilight he overhears and is leaving the room, you try to like go up to Talia and she, with her roguish speed, just ducks out of the door after Twilight.
Understood.
Can
Gotcha.
I try my key pulse to with Baba?
You
What?
try.
I did it earlier, like in the series in the campaign.
That's true. You can try. Yeah. Go ahead and do a doer.
Fuck it, we ball.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna put my hand on the floor and I'm gonna find your guy.
Oh. Okay.
Alright. He's alive, isn't he?
Kinda.
I mean, technically,
There's like a
50-50.
there's no key check.
I think we did a like wisdom arcana last time, or we did like wisdom athletics or something, or not athletics, my bad, sportsmanship. It's one of those two, I think. Because me and Toby were talking about adding a martial arts skill or something like that, but then we decided against it because then only monks would use it. And then we were like, well, when we're redoing the classes, literally this update, we'll make a final decision on that. So for right now, we're just using arcana or sportsmanship, depending on the circumstances.
Since I'm finding this all, I'll be fair and we used Arcana. Which was
Valid.
fine. Never mind. Actually, no. No.
Actually, here, one
No,
second. Let me.
Perception.
Okay, yeah, Fate's Ember. Yeah, okay, cool, fair.
Yeah, we get one every day.
That's true. Yep. Go on, reroll.
Hey, I hate it here.
That's the craziest reroll I've ever seen. I gotta tell you what.
I hate it here. We ball, I guess. Another
Are we
two.
balling?
We're balling.
Oh my god!
Okay, so yeah,
I'm 2 for 2.
okay, go on.
Um,
I'm gonna lie. If it's 11 again.
There, you know what? I'm just gonna roll for shits and giggles.
not an
Wow.
11. What to you?
11. Yeah, here, I'll text you something.
Oh no, I rolled an 11. That's funny.
You see the scales on Calyx's hand, kind of turn into a more paler blue as he kind of senses around, and his eyes, the pupils are now completely covering his entire eyeball.
You know what? As much as I would love to watch you like lose your mind and shit, I'm gonna go walk away and go find him physically. If you need me, I'm big. You can't miss me. Yoga! And then I'm gonna walk away and start looking myself.
Okay. Go. You know what? We'll use your 11 for that. It's technically not correct, but oh well. We're doing it anyways. So yours is good.
Actually, that would be correct because my investigation intelligence.
Investigation in this case would be wisdom, but or it'd be perception, wisdom, perception. But it is what it is. Well, or maybe intelligence, perception. I'm still iffy about that one personally. I'll probably change it every time we fucking do it, to be honest with you. But I digress.
What the hell is investigation for?
Investigation is for closer perception or like actual detective work. Perception is for finding shit. Because it would be called spot, but we decided against it because that'd just be ripping off of Pathfinder too much. And so like
tracking, right?
Tracking, well, no, because tracking's too. The skills are meant to be as general as possible to be used in as many ways as possible. So, perception is like for tracking, so on and so forth. Whereas investigation would be like, you found tracks. How am I going to decipher where they went and at what speed or something like that? So, like, perception would be to find tracks. Investigation would be to deliberate on where they're actually going to, so on and so forth.
Okay, well, if we're just keeping the 20, then that's fine.
Yeah,
Whatever.
we're just it doesn't matter. Like I said, it's not a huge deal. Anyways, he's not in the manor. You look everywhere with help of the robots, and he's not anywhere inside the manor.
I look at the robot. Inform Kilgore immediately that the artifact we're looking for is no longer on the premises. Please.
Oh. You go. One of the robots goes, and Kilgore. They tell you, the artifact you are looking for is no longer on the premises.
Thank you.
The intruder was not found. 2
Uh,
units have been disabled.
Oh.
Is there anything else you would like me to report?
Where are those units at that have been disabled?
It starts buffering.
What
Unknown.
was your last known location?
It starts buffering. Unknown.
What the fuck? What have I done?
What did you bring into my manor?
What did I create? I mean, some people would consider that a spark of pure genius.
You
but
realize that Calyx also not with you as Kilgore meets back up in the middle of the hallway. You realize Calyx is not there.
Oh fuck! This is bad.
Okay.
What
Is
if
there
he just
anything else you would like me to report?
Can Yogar link up to the teleport system somehow if he wanted to?
They're literally just fucking portals. They're
He
not
just
even.
has to walk
They
through.
yeah,
it's
he
a
literally.
network.
No, it is literally just a fucking room with like 5 portals.
I'm
And
trying to get the map. I'm sorry.
yeah, I see it, and let me tell you what, is it beautiful? I just see disembodied doors, and
yeah, and lights.
yeah, and the light fixtures that don't even work. Anyways, yeah, ignore that stream. But anyways, no, yeah, there's just a room, and there has 5 portals in it, and if you walk through it, the way that Kilgore defends it and makes it so that you can't just like randomly do whatever the fuck you want is by having guards there. Because in the actual manor, his whole manor is like fenced off. The one in the Mages College, 1, it's miles high in the sky. 2, fenced off. 3, he has a bunch of mechanized guards, and 4, the door is locked.
Yogar is tiny. He can
Yeah.
sneak away a lot. If he can slip past the guards, I wonder if he could still tap into the magic there, though. Because if he can tap into the magic there, though, he could do some crazy shit to people. Because, I mean, just based off of the information that we have been given. Baba doesn't know this, but player brain is working really hard right now. And if Kalik is missing and 2 of the robot guards are missing, that means that either Yogar or something has the ability to teleport shit around, which is bad. Very bad. What if Yogar's become Gluttony from fucking FMA? Because he's already got the blood explosion outward, but he could suck shit into him, which is fucking terrifying. But awesome. Oh no. That feeling of anxiety is overwhelming in Baba now, and he's going to run back to Kilgore upon finding nothing.
Yeah, you met up. You're already together in the hallway. Because he
Yeah.
responded to what you said, so at that point you would have had to been together, yeah.
Yep. So this is really bad. All the stuff you're telling me is making me feel really weird, like I said.
Hmm.
Is this what they call anxiety?
Yes.
I don't like it. It's bad.
That is. Then tell your brain that it's not worry or anything. It's excitement. You're excited. Just trick your brain.
I think
That's
I
the
would
trick.
rather have it surgically removed.
No.
Or to suck it out with a syringe and put it into other people. Or a gas. That would be a cool experiment. Anyways. Wait, hold on. A brain has done something. Kilgore, we have a new party member.
Yes. Twilight
She's
Spark.
from another, yes, Twilight Sparkle. She's from this different place called Equestria that has like different magics and stuff.
Hey, Baba, I
Yeah.
think you should know this. There's a bit of brain rot happening
What?
with Twilight Sparkle. There's not another. She's
I don't
crazy.
believe her either. But here's the thing. What if she's not crazy? And hear me out. If she's not crazy, she did tell me that she is a warlock, which means she has a patron. Which also means that I, yeah. We could at least ask her nicely. She seems like the type not to lie on purpose.
Twilight, by the way, you're within earshot of this conversation.
Oh, they're talking already the entire
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Talia pats your back.
Thank you, Talia. I don't know what's going on.
I don't understand. If it's real, then we need to figure it out because it's a wonderful place. I bet. Or at least an unexplored territory that should be looked into.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Oh, look! She's over there!
Hi, I just like powers that sleep. I heard you guys are debating on if my role is real. Why are you guys debating
He
that?
says it's not real. Me, I'm excited to go there if because I've never heard of such a place or seen it on any maps or anything here. But some information has come across our way that 2 robots ended up missing, and Yogar is totally not in the manor, and Kalik is also missing. And I was wondering if does your patron person like to take things to Equestria?
No. I don't think she has that power at all. I don't think she would just, like, forcibly take someone.
They wouldn't be
Celestia's not a
forcibly-
mean person. Sorry, not person, pony.
Okay. Talia?
She looks at you.
It's really bad. Have you seen anything?
How bad is really bad?
So I'm kind of cocky with a lot of my stuff, but I usually understand it. I don't understand any of this, and I have no inkling of where to begin. It's that level of bad.
She puts her hands together.
What did
I
she do?
see. She puts her hand together with the boy expression. She
Hmm.
goes, I see. I need explanations to do my work.
Okay. Kilgore, you would probably be
Mhm.
better at doing it because I'll probably just get lost in the sauce like I normally do when I have conversations. Like like how anytime I explain my stuff, I always go off on a tangent about other stuff.
Ye- Okay.
Yes.
Unit 336 disabled.
Where?
I
Outside.
I will go and investigate it if you want to explain.
I'm not staying here. She just points a finger up. I'm going to Bob's. And she walks out the door.
Okay.
And she puts her head back in. One sec. I will put out a missing notice at Bob's for Yogar.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate you. We still need to talk later.
Meet me at Bob's later. I'm not staying in this manor.
Okay, fine.
hmm.
One
So-
sec. I need to type something to Toby.
So do I walk away to go investigate, or are you making me stay put?
You grab Felorian, take him with you. I have to try and figure out what's going on.
Works for me. Felorian, grab him by the scruff and drag him. Come on, we're going. We got to go. We got some investigating to do. We got some Scooby Dooing to do.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no.
Hey, the map's done.
Oh,
Hey,
wonderful. Okay,
I'm
let's.
I'm getting everybody
Oh,
moved
yeah.
over right now. So
Okay, great.
Twilight, I guess, is just
I love-
vibing right there. No fucking clue where Yogar is.
He's
There you
gone.
go. It works.
Okay, activate. Pull to scene.
Um,
Everybody.
Yeah.
Do you want me to explain how the levels work, or we'll go at that every?
No, we'll do it as it is. Essentially, there's not a way to do floors on the thing he used to actually make the mansion. So it's literally just stacked on top of each other. So know that there are certain segments which are meant every time there's a staircase, it's meant to represent your changing floors on the next section. So there's actually like 4 stories, but it just appears to be crazy long.
The only one where that's not the case is this very first floor. You see there's like a balcony area right here. That is the second floor, and
Yeah.
everything in line with
Then
that's the second
everything
floor.
else is
Everything else is in a match with the floors, and yes, a lot of it's unfurnished. Don't yell at me. We gave up on it midway through because we didn't think we would use it anymore, but here we are.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, Talia is also gone, so he's left the building.
I'm gonna. Did I really not make a goddamn office for fucking Kilgore?
Love
Of course
that.
I didn't. Okay, well, I guess he's gonna be in.
Ah, it's pretty.
He's just gonna be over here.
That empty room's his office now. Great.
Yeah. Here we go.
I just want to say, if we all die a horrible, horrible death, you're a better father than my father was.
Are you talking to Thalorian? Because Kilgore's not around.
Ah, I'm thinking about Kilgore.
Thalorian just looks at you like,
He looks up to the sky, to the ceiling. He's like, just so you know, he puts his hand on the door and rubs it, caresses it slightly. By the way, 19 minutes left min, about an hour max.
Okay, well, oh god.
All right.
Let's
Dun-dun.
I guess let's figure out what's going on outside. Are you with us, Twilight?
Yeah, let's go.
I guess all 3 of you just go outside.
Yup.
Amazing.
1 second, let me show you what you see. Okay, it's wonderful. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. God damn.
Oh my.
What happened?
For listener only people, for podcast listeners, please explain what you see.
Me?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, fucking. I walk out the door of Manor. I see a dead one of Kilgore's guards dead. Just vibing, chillaxing, unconscious and mutilated. Is that what I'm describing? What am I describing?
That's it. Yeah,
Okay.
you did it. I also like, wow, you know these things are pretty hefty. They also have like an inbuilt gun and shit. Like they're actually pretty effective because these are version 3s. These aren't the
Oh.
V1s. The V1s were kind of useless because they were just like
They're
essentially butlers. Yeah, they were modified unseen servant spells given a flesh, essentially. Well, not flesh, but you could chassis. V2s were where they started to get bulkier. They were built with slightly heavier metals and with a on-deck processing unit. Then pretty much they were the same thing. They were just better versions of the V1s. V3s are like when Mecha Kilgore had taken over, and the Ghosts had taken over and had actually started building in like proper mechanics into them. So these are all V3s.
Damn.
Which are essentially iron golems fused with one of those advanced unseen servants connected to a network, and then they have certain modifications, like rather than they used to have just straight guns. This is the difference between a B1 battle droid in Star Wars and a B2 battle droid in Star Wars. Like, it's a huge difference. Is like the V2s have like rifles that they hold and are pretty much still relatively, they're slightly larger than humans. These are actually like large creatures that have a significant amount of strength, in addition to being connected to the network and having the unseen servants implanted.
And I assume Baba would know this as well.
Yes. You know that there's
Okay.
only one version better, which are the V4s. However, the V4s are literally only ever used to guard Mecha Kilgore himself or Shadowbrain Collective
Okay.
sets. So those are also not publicly available or known about, whereas the V3s are publicly available and known about, as they operate the airships. They function as guards for anything within Kilgore Enterprises, so on and so forth. They're like a large portion. It's only V2s and V3s that are used in the workforce. Like the factories are primarily V2s, as they don't need to have combat abilities. However, the V3s are used as like guards in the town, the manor, and for the factory, so on and so forth. And every airship has at least 4 of these
Okay.
V. Yeah.
Okay. Do I see anything going on around?
Nope. You just see it dead on the ground,
Okay.
Baba.
entirely disabled.
Just disabled?
Oh yeah, like all of it's just like crumpled in on itself.
Can I inspect it to see like what caused the thing?
Yeah, sure. This wouldn't be medicine. This would be weird because this is a machine. I don't want to say Arcana because we use that for fucking everything so
Tinker's
far.
tools?
You know what? That's perfect, actually. Tinker's tools, yes.
Hell yeah, I've got expertise with Tinker's tools.
Yeah. It'd be either Tinker tools or like engineering. So yeah, like those would probably be it. But like, yeah, no one has engineering because it's another tool proficiency.
Which would
So,
be intelligence.
yep, it'd be
plus
intelligence for sure.
Okay.
Well, I would put
Uh,
this as wisdom because this is weird machine first aid. You're not
Okay.
actually thinking about anything. It's just yeah.
That's still 23. I rolled a 10.
Yeah, you can tell that it is a single strike to its chest, caused its entire internal mechanical network to implode on itself.
A strike to it. Is it fist shaped?
It is in fact open-handed. It seems to be a single open-handed strike. All 3 of you may roll history checks on this.
Oh,
Intelligence
fucking
history.
hell.
Oh.
Intelligence
good.
history.
We're cooking.
I told y'all we were cooked.
I do not have a history check. There ain't no fucking way in hell I rolled
High
a number
roller.
2.
Baba, you can tell this was a single strike, and you immediately think they must have been really, really strong. And that's it.
Oh my god, Kalik did this.
Oh my god, Kayla killed no. But no, you think they must have been really strong. Thalorian, this is very clearly a quivering palm strike. AKA, it's very similar to the real world concept of the 1-inch punch. It is a single strike which kills a person instantly, and it is the master technique, the forbidden technique of Way of the Open Hand Monk.
Okay.
You also
Hey.
know this somewhat intimately from the story that Kilgore told you about the whole group fighting Valentino,
Uh-huh.
as it was one of his signature techniques. Technically, monks outside of the open hand could learn the quivering palm technique. However, the way of the open palm, or way of the open hand, prioritize it in their teachings. But yeah, it's a sheer hit. It is a sure hit assassination technique. This seems to be a more advanced version of it. I'd like to point out to someone who has done this probably multiple times. This would be someone on par with Valentino, if not better, from Thalorian's experiences.
I have a very sneaky suspicion we need to go find Kalik immediately.
Twilight, you don't think you ever saw him leaving the room, actually. You think he's still in the training chamber, probably.
Then I guess I just go back to search for him inside.
Louder! Speak, we were buying Twilight. You also didn't roll Twilight.
Ah.
Yeah, even your scream was quiet.
I don't know. I didn't.
He did say something about training.
Well,
I guess I.
this fucking guy.
You all run in. Let's go.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
Jesus.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh my god, all the doors are closed.
No. Teleportation.
I took the long way around. You guys chased through walls.
I teleport.
They jumped in through the window. They're not funny. That's funny, so that's canon. They jumped in through the window.
I just
Hey, like-
can I cartoonishly just run through the wall?
Oh my god, please
you break,
don't.
You break the hole in Kilgore's. Yeah, you know, fucking shit. So Kalik, the wall shatters, and then the window next to the wall that just shattered also shatters.
and then Thalorian runs to the door.
Yeah, then the Lauren runs through the door like, huh, huh, huh. And yeah, so all your friends are here, and also Baba.
Yes.
Let me roll this real quick.
Oh God.
Oh shit.
Instant death. Nothing personnel, kid.
You take 37 points of damage as a gunshot rings out and shoots you in the spine.
Oh shit! I am bloody.
Intruders detected in like 3 guards all run over as you've broken through the
No.
door.
No. Hey, they're okay. They're just stupid.
36 and 7. That's 20, 24.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm way bloody. I'm okay.
And they look at you and they say, "Intruder detected, detaining."
No, wait, me.
And yeah, and they both, and the 2 behind you attempt to grab you. And the
You
third
know
one
what?
is
I
leveling
learned
its gun
very-
hand
I
towards
learned
you.
from mistakes, and I'm going to give in. You will be hearing from my lawyers. I will not be
No.
talking to anyone.
And then he disappears.
Oh shit!
As the 2 immediately start having a warbling around them, and they teleport away.
Great.
I'll have to talk to Kilgore. Listen.
Intruder detained, and this one leaves.
Okay. Well, I can't fix stupid. Anyway.
Can you put like a Baba in the corner so that way I can see what's going on, or no?
Oh yeah, right. For gore, my bad.
Or just make me invisible?
Oh, yeah. No, there's a small Baba in the corner.
Okay, good. Here, I'll be even.
You shrink out of existence. I
Oh,
guess
like that.
quickly. Kilgore. One of the droids comes in and goes, "We found the intruder. They were detained successfully. Some minor damage to the premises was sustained."
Where'd you find this intruder? What did he look like? What did they look like? Who were they?
It was a large individual who shattered the wall. They were bloodied before being taken in. They were
Can I
in
see
the
this?
training hall.
Can I see this individual?
Oh my God.
No,
No?
they were detained.
Yes.
Detained where? Like.
You're not here, child. Kill,
Oh,
this is in another room
duh.
with Kill. Yeah, fuck it, here. We'll drag you over so the stream can see this happening, but...
I'm not even clicked on.
Oh my god.
So, where were they? Where are they detained at?
They were detained.
Yeah.
As per protocol.
Yes, I hear you. I understand your protocol. I want to see who was responsible for taking out 2 guards and damaging my property.
3 guards.
3 guards. Right.
You were told another
Yes.
unit was disabled.
I want to see who's responsible for taking out 3 guards and damaging property.
I miss Bonsai.
Me too.
Can I go see him?
Can I see who was detained?
I guess we're both disappointed. And he leaves.
God, oh my God.
Ugh. Understood, I guess. God damn it.
You know that this from experience. The guards have never once in their entire existence been loyal to you. They
I
are
know.
loyal to Bonsai and Mecha Kilka and literally everyone in the group but you. So they listen to you. However, they also oftentimes will give you snark by saying things along what they just said, of being like, yeah, we did it as per the protocols you made, and make you actually go look up your own protocols and things, expecting you to remember the way they do.
Yeah, let me go look through the books and figure out the protocols of seeing who they've detained.
So you read it, and they are in fact they use their inbuilt teleportation network. So long as it's within the premise of this, because they can't do it outside of the premise, because that wouldn't work. But they do, in fact, have a network that was built into them. This was one of the last things Rickett did before he left, that allows them to directly correspond to the Black Mask of the Mages College. So they were likely taken to the prison of the Mages College directly through the Black Mask.
Well, I'm ineligible for college, guys. God damn it.
We'll.
The other two guards return.
Okay.
Yeah, you think about that. Anyways, we're going back to the time wibble wobble back to 20 minutes ago. Yep. So Twilight and Thalorian, you're in this room. Papa just got yeeted by two guards.
All right. We'll worry about that in a minute. Kalik, sorry. Are you okay?
See, Kalik is sitting directly in the middle of the training room. You'll see he has he is sitting kind of on his knees specifically.
Like
His
this?
hands are directly on top of yeah, properly.
Okay.
He right next to him is the bow staff
Mhm.
that he received. It seems like he's kind of sitting in wait.
Kalik?
She's here, isn't she?
I have suspicions.
Did she kill
Three
someone?
three guards are gone.
How'd she do it?
Killed with open hand. Oh, what's it called?
Quivering
God damn
palm.
it. Quivering palm, thank you. Is that her?
It's only a matter of time. I can't
Hmm.
run from her. Neither can the two of you. Abba might have been the smartest getting out.
The smartest, he says. He's like, hey, I'll be hearing from the flashback that you'll be hearing from my lawyers, and gets yeeted.
Isn't dead. didn't get the spine ripped out. Well, she's either
What
going to kill another person or she's going to go straight after me.
what can we do to help? There's got to be something.
Keep an eye out for a master assassin. And try not to die.
I can't leave you alone. No more splitting up.
She probably won't kill me. Probably. I don't know.
Can
She's most
you
likely
come?
listening right now.
Can you come with me while we try to figure out where she is?
Put my hand down again. Do the little pulse. See if I
She's
can
gone.
feel her.
She's not within your range, at least.
Well, good news is she's not in range.
Mm-hmm.
This may have been an example.
Okay. I think we should tell Kilgore what happened, because he seemed very... Honestly, I don't know what he seemed. It's very hard to tell with him, but the way he was running around seemed very uneasy.
Discombobulated.
Yes. And I
All
think
right.
we should also tell him about Baba so he can fix this, because I don't know where he went off to.
Well. Let's go find the old man.
He's probably in his office, which is straight down the hallway.
House door, house door, house door.
No. Down here. This is the quote unquote. No, I can't even get through the door. There we go. There you go.
Baba, you're left behind. Hurry, get back.
Wait, what? I get left behind where?
Oh,
You
yeah,
were left
you're-
behind in the area. Little
Yeah, that your
little,
baby token to see what's happening.
little camera Baba.
The good news is the
In
prison's
my
not as bad as you
last
think.
moment, I use
It
my
depends
last.
on how far down you go, because remember,
Yeah.
the first 4 were not that bad. After the 5th, it started getting pretty not nice, and then once you're past the 8th, it's just straight up Guantanamo Bay or worse.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You're in like baby prison.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I'm being totally good. I'm being totally silent for once in my life.
Right. They read you your Miranda rights mid teleportation. You have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
remain silent, and then you went, "Gotcha."
I said
Understood.
the last thing I said is you will be hearing from my lawyers, and then I shut my fucking mouth.
Good
Baba, all
boy.
your stuff has been taken, and you're put into a jail cell in the 4th layer of the jail.
Okay.
Good times. We're gonna get you out of there.
Take your
Thalorian was
time.
hit in the
I'm
back,
cozy.
by the way.
Huh?
Well, not he. Thalorian's in the conversation. Just he will not be talking.
Okay.
I don't like
No,
playing
real,
as
I
both.
get it.
Yeah,
I
too
get it.
bad. You created this.
I know
You
what I've
got
done.
it. Just be both.
No matter who I played, I'd wind up having to be both. It doesn't matter. Kilgore's a main part of this campaign.
Yeah, exactly.
So I hear there was good news. The person was detained. Is that correct?
No, that was Baba.
What?
Um,
They said
uh,
he destroyed. Oh,
Baba ran through a wall and then got shot
that.
and then got picked up and teleported somewhere.
Yeah, he's in prison.
Oh.
Serves him right. We'll get him. That's okay.
My mother was here.
Oh, and oh, that's what happened with the 3
There's
guards.
supposedly a robot corpse outside.
That's your mother
I
is a
didn't.
powerful woman.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Is she still here? Should I be worried?
Maybe.
Hmm.
I think this was just another tug on the leash. A show
Understood.
of power.
What if I just talk out into the world my intentions. Does that help? And like focusing it in reference to I don't know who your mother is. I'm really trying here.
I don't know who she is either.
That is great.
But she's here. Not in my range of sensing, but she's here.
Okay.
Which means that she could be in front of us, around us, near us at any time. She most likely can hear everything through me. Understand what I'm saying?
Well, I hope she knows I had no intention of my intentions were not to disrespect you or her in anything I've done. I was purely trying to reach out as a father. That is all.
She spoke of you a couple times, never by name, and referred to you as a sperm donor.
I was not given the chance to try to be a father, or I would have been. For that, I apologize.
I also don't think I filled you in properly. A lot of things are weird about me and my creation and my conception. Um, People often say my souls are weird. Um, I got cursed and it didn't do anything. That I'm a weird amalgamation and mash of different, I don't know, things. Recently, whatever's infected Valorian seemed to have gone into me, but it's not infecting me. It's just adapted.
Well, that could be. Hmm. That could be your mother's side of things. Most probably.
I want, I'd like you to, Mother, if you probably are hearing this, but like it if you two, us three, were to talk in the same room, have a civil conversation, figure this out. But I can understand if that's not possible.
Are you sure that's of the best
I don't
choice?
know.
I'm
Again,
okay with whatever. I'm just.
she most likely can already hear the conversation we're talking about.
I hope so. I really hope that she understands that I meant no disrespect at all. Um, Kilgore kind of
Well,
moves around a little bit uneasily. Just like, what the? But that's it.
what a day.
Um,
We should get
I'm.
Baba out of prison.
I'll make a personal visit to the prison to talk to him. You guys go into the city.
Go
Do
meet
what you
up
need to
with
do.
Talia.
Ah, Talia's
Yeah.
cooked.
Go out into the city. Just do what you need to do. I will get Baba.
All right. Where did Talia say she was gonna be? Where was
Just
she?
she
Bob's.
left.
Who is Bob?
She did in fact say she was going to. Oh wait, she said that to Baba and Twilight. So never mind. You wouldn't know this.
Only Twilight would know.
Yeah, only
Twilight's got to tell
Twilight
us.
knows.
Where did she say she was going?
What did you say? Sorry.
I can't believe no one remembers. Okay, cool.
Well,
Talia's
you
gone.
just said it.
Love it. King, that
Well-
was just said twice. Oh well. I guess no one knows where she went. So Kilgore says, and I quote, I don't know. She just, or Thalorian, I guess, says, because those two are beefing. So I guess to make this more thematic, Thalorian's like, I don't know. She just left.
I'm like, all right, we'll see you later tonight. Hopefully, we can have a dinner together, kind of talk. But we'll see you later tonight. And that was Thalorian, sorry, and we'll just leave. Or I'll leave. I don't know if anybody's following.
I can't.
Cadillac will like just awkwardly leave the room. He doesn't really know how to like properly leave, so he's just gonna be like, okay, bye.
Okay.
Also, thanks for the stick.
Kilgore will kind of like put his hand up. You're welcome, son. Weird. That's weird. That's weird. So yeah. Hey, real quick, Rise. What's that say?
1 second. You know what? Do you want me to say this out loud, or do you want me to, for the sake of the stream, or do you want to keep this all mystery-like? What do you think's more entertaining to the people at home? King, tell me if the comments say anything. Anyone in the chit chat?
How you know what? Let's get it out in the air. Let's let the viewers know.
Okay. So the note says, and I quote, "Know thine place. His but a means to an end. You've served your purpose.
Is that all it says?
It says you've served your purpose, and then it says something in Fey that you don't know because you don't speak Fey.
Okay. Oof.
You don't know who put it in your pocket. Which
Can
is
I
insane.
assume?
You can assume, but the crazy thing would be, what's your passive perception?
That's
When did she sneak it into your pocket?
fair. When all of a sudden did my butt feel bigger? Weird.
When you sat down at your desk, but not a moment before.
That's even weirder. She be looking at my ass again.
She's still into you. She just doesn't want to admit it.
I don't
We're
think she was into me
cooked.
ever. I think she just wanted me for my bloodline. Not even that. I think she just wanted me for my DNA. That is purely it. Not even bloodline.
You know, you have translation books here. Also, the robots speak like every language.
What does this say?
I did not realize they said. Can I ask them just fold up the? Oh, I don't want them to know. Yeah, just fold up the note and just have them read that little Fey line.
That grabs the note, because the note's literally only like a tiny, it's like a fortune cookie size. So they grab it and unfold it and put it closer to their face.
God damn it.
It is a word in Fey, which is a unpleasant term for a fatherly figure, usually used in reference to satyrs and their promiscuous qualities. The
Ooh.
most close translation that I can think of is seed donor.
Damn.
And he hands it back to you.
Why? Thank you. Thank you.
Do
Okay.
not repeat it. It is a very bad word. And he goes tisk tisk and then leaves.
Okay. All right. I guess we're all going to the city. Let's
What a
go
nice
find
lady.
Talia.
Why?
God, I think I don't like your mother.
Well, she's a nice lady. I don't know what you guys mean.
Twilight Sparkle, you have an ominous feeling.
Oh god, what does that mean? Is there so?
You have an
Menacing
ominous
kanji.
feeling in your tummy.
Is it like a weird like
It's
someone's
Joe.
watching me kind of feeling, or like I just like something bad is gonna happen? But I don't know what.
Oh yeah, no, canon. You know, like I don't even fucking know. I don't remember my folklore at all. You know, like that weird feeling that like it's a friendship problem, I guess? Question
Right.
mark? Question mark? Exclamation point. There's an
Oh my
but this
God.
is the most ominous friendship problem you've ever felt.
Oh my
Most
God.
ominous.
Discords come to the world.
Oh my god, you're right. I can't believe Discord's going.
No, this is like straight up that yeah, like this is bad. You don't think you've ever remembered feeling like this?
God. Okay.
An ominous feeling.
Would I just like tell them, be like, hey guys, I don't feel good. Like, this is something bad's gonna happen. Like, I don't know what, but I feel like, I don't know.
Is this your friendship powers?
Maybe. I assume. Possibly.
Are you tingling?
Are your friendship
I-
senses tingling?
My French is. Oh god. It's just a.
Callie is. I mean, Tallie's the only one who's alone. And if your friendship senses
I mean-
Baba's
tingling,
Baba's alone.
Baba.
and
then so
maybe
is
Baba's in
Yogar,
prison.
hypothetically.
Yogar, we
Baba
can't
is
find
in
either.
prison. And
Mhm.
Yogar is an immortal being.
Oh,
He'll be
Hey.
fine.
you see Kilgore pass by you. If you're all standing outside there still, he kind of just
Mhm.
waltzes by like, I thought you guys let. I gotta go. And he
Okay,
goes into the
bye.
city. He's going to the city to kick Baba.
Oh.
And his shit.
Just Baba.
Ooh.
Just Baba, not getting Baba and his stuff that he went to jail with.
That's your own issue.
Well, that's fine. Okay.
You gotta talk to him. Be like, can I get my stuff?
Actually, I didn't have any contraband that I know of. Oh, fuck me. Wait
The
a second.
nasty juice.
No. William gave me something.
And Kilgore might see it if he sees your stuff.
If he's given, you're not. You said you're not going to see the
Yeah,
stuff.
you said you
Well,
weren't
like
getting it.
if
Baba's
he does wind up seeing it.
Well, that's good to know. But if that's the only thing I could see being considered contraband, but I don't even know what it is, and they would know that. I don't know about the glowing mushrooms are just cave glowing mushrooms. And then all I've got is scrolls and the Durga's curse is my soulbound item, so I don't know how that shit works.
I mean, it is
Um,
still technically a miniature. It's an artifact, air quotes, of the god of backhanded deals, drugs, and hags. She's pretty much the mother of addiction.
Okay.
I love
Mm.
that woman.
And my cauldron, which the cauldron's been damaged enough that it's no longer used in ritual. Yeah, I have no contraband whatsoever, so I'm good. The ring
All
of
right,
can
just fermented alcohol.
the double fermented alcohol. Wild. Okay.
You are released. He doesn't get your stuff though, so you don't get your stuff back. You literally have a tunic on your back to your name essentially.
Okay. Can I go to the excuse me? Can I go to the warden or not the warden? Can I go to the admissions office, please?
That's not a you problem. That's a Kilgore problem. You're with him. He went and
Oh.
picked you up, and he's like a disappointed parent walking and being like, "I need prisoner, whatever, removed, whatever." And then they let you out, but like, there's a bunch of anonymous guards, and they hand you off to Kilgore immediately, and you two start walking off. So that's a Kilgore problem.
Are you gonna say anything about your stuff?
Hey, aren't they supposed aren't they supposed to discharge me with like paperwork and my stuff that I got arrested with that isn't considered contraband?
Stuff. Oh, my mind is. Yeah, let's go get your stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, as you are going back, I'm gonna make a new scene for. Well, fuck it. Yeah, here we're gonna make a new scene. 1 second. I'll drag King Knight
And
to it.
since I am no longer, since Will is dead, and technically I didn't take it, I can go ahead and just be like, "Hey, just so you know, since we're going to be picking up the stuff, Will, before he died, I asked for like a care package of stuff to use, and in that care package of stuff, he gave me a thing with a note that said not to tell you about it, but I haven't had a chance to say anything. Um, it's a whistle thing made out of bones. Would you know what that is?
Would I know what that is, Rise?
Off the top of your head, through such a not wunderbar description, no.
Does not ring any bells currently.
Okay. Well, you're gonna see it. Just remember that was William who gave it to me. He was holding on to it for however long. He said to use it only. It was only a one-use item, and that if I was in deepest of shits, I had to use it.
I'm shrinking.
Oh, these are the black mask.
I'm shrinking Twilight so that she is not visible because she's technically not here. I
You
just
could
want the
just
stream to be
right-click
able
on
to
her,
see it.
and then she's got like a little thing up in the top corner that says "Turn Make Invisible," and you could do that too.
Oh fuck, that would have been way easier. You're right. Why are we shrinking people? Fair
I
enough.
shrink because I thought it was fun to run around in circles. There you go, Invisi.
It's not super invisible, but okay, cool, fair enough. Yeah, so Kilgore, as you're about to go back into the jail, you are surrounded by 5 people. Each one of them is wearing a pure white mask and black monk like robes. All of them also on one of their hands, on each of their left hands, is wearing a silver claw like a bracelet. You know, like those bracelets that connect by chains, one to each finger, and then have like a ring on it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that, but on each of the rings, it goes into a full on claw. They very
Okay.
clearly seem to be magical.
This is bad, right?
Is this bad, Rise?
They are surrounding you hostilely.
Okay. Assumably so. Yes.
Well, my mall is inside of the prison. Um, if I have to go fisticuffs with these guys, I'm going to die.
Hmm. How can I help you guys tonight?
They say nothing, and they're just continuing to circle you.
Hey, we're just we mean no harm. We're just walking on our way to the prison. That is it.
You guys remind me of the Black Hand for some reason.
You may leave, Ogre, one of them says. Walk away and forget you ever saw this. And an ephemeral will be kind to you.
Ever saw
Ugh.
what?
Hey,
And
Baba.
you grab Baba's arm as he's walking away.
No. He wasn't moving yet, so I was like, "Hey, Baba, just go.
Okay.
It'll just go."
Please don't die. Please.
I don't
And
think it's my time
Are we
yet.
going to? Where's the? Point me to the admissions. I just want to get my stuff.
Keep going that way, Baba.
Okay,
Just keep.
fine. Okay, you just call me if you need anything.
Bye, Baba.
and
Bye.
Baba, you walk
You're
away.
the best dad ever. Bye.
And you walk away. And immediately Kilgore roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Kilgore.
Oh
You
no.
grab
I gotta open up Kilgore's character sheet. Hold the fuck on.
Yeah, so Baba, you
Inspiration.
walk away, and they hand you back your stuff. Do you say anything to any of these people, as these are like the elite guards and military forces of the college?
Um, hey, if you guys happen to find a little flesh creature homunculus thing, would you be willing to deliver a message to the Kilgore Manor, letting us know that you have seen them, but even potentially deliver the thing to us, and I'm sure we can pay you for your trouble.
What purpose do you have with it?
Um, it's kind of like my son, kind of, but
Do you wish
it's
it
like a more
harm?
like a science project kind of thing.
Well,
He's my
it's,
homunculus.
do you wish it harm?
I do not wish it harm. I love him. Why would I wish him harm?
He nods. We will deliver him if we find him.
I really appreciate it. Thank you very
Hey.
much. Secondly, could is this college town or is this whole thing the college?
The
I've
whole
never
thing is
been.
the college. It's a fledge. It's a strange mix of a government body and a college. Its purpose was to be formed as a safe place for mages and others of the arcane innate in less accepting times. Safe
Mm,
from the reaches of other government bodies. Its primary purpose is to function as a school and a resource. However, it has developed over time into being a government body of its own out of necessity, meaning there are laws, property rights, that sort of thing.
okay. Um, Lastly, how would one join said college? I'm in need of resources and learning, and I'm constantly trying to discover new things in the
If
field
you're
of alchemy.
standing by Kilgore, just ask for him. He is close with the headmaster.
Well,
Nepotism and all that.
um, I get that. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for this. And he's gonna start crying. But some guys outside in white masks and stuff, fuck, like, they told me to keep on moving or I died, and they have Kilgore now. I don't know if that's bad.
What? He looks at, he's like, wait. For then he calms down. And he's like, oh wait a second, you mean one of these guys? And he has like some guy with a white mask come out, and it looks entirely different. It's a guy in like a mage's college robe and a white mask and like a staff. Doesn't look anything like the guys you met up with.
No,
Those
not
those
him
are
at all.
just those are just students that volunteer to do guard work on the side. They're called white masks. Nothing of the word. And then he's saying no, and he's like, wait, what?
No, they have silver things on their hand that looks weirdly magical or whatever. They're like super creepy. Um, I don't know. They were literally just down the road. I just kind of left because, as you can tell, I was brought in. I'm super bloody. In fact, I probably need a doctor. I looked down at my own hands and I'm
They
like
would have
covered
healed
in
you.
blood.
They would not. They would not have left you in a critical state. They would have been
Oh,
like. They would have healed. They would have. They have in fact patched you up. You're probably not on full health, but like you're not bloody anymore. You would have had time to take a short rest, and they also would have given you basic medical attention and maybe like a lesser healing potion or something.
anxiety is a bitch, and he didn't realize any of this.
I see. Fair enough. You were just like, as they were like giving you like the potato sack clothes or whatever, they were like doing first aid, and you're just like, this is my first time in prison. Please don't hurt me.
Yeah. He's a giant ogre man, but he's so like teddy bearish.
And
Hey,
so he's like,
I
show me to where it is, and they start running towards it. And then
Okay.
quickly
okay.
before we go to, because we're getting very clear, technically we only have 1 minute left. If you're fine going a little bit over, I can do that. But yeah,
I don't have to be up
I,
early
I
tomorrow.
I have one quick question.
so
I do not have his updated stats or anything because they're on Foundry on a different thing.
hi Toby.
I know that's my fault. I put it all on there. I thought I don't know why I thought that. Oh wait,
Like Kilgore's like
Kilgore
level
saved.
30,000. Yeah.
It's level 30. This is the thing. Kilgore, there's a problem. You're relatively speaking unarmed other than scalpels because you did in fact give both of your primary weapons away.
Yep.
So in that case, since we don't have time to do the full fight, and it kind of feels weird to have like a legacy character do a full fight, we're just going to do Theater of the Mind this, and I'll describe what happens later. So we skip back to the big normal party. Baba, you're taken by a white mask member to the rest of your party, and you are returned to Twilight Thalorian and what's his name? And yeah, what's his name? Uh,
He's just
Kalik. For some reason, I wanted to say Yogar, but then I was like, Yogar's not there. I'm sorry. And then I was gonna say Talia, and then I was just like, wait, no, Kalik's there. And my brain
yeah,
just
Talia in instead of back to
the problem is you wouldn't have heard. Oh, wait, you would have. You were there. Never mind. Okay,
yeah,
so
because
yeah.
I
Okay,
asked him
cool.
like, "Hey, I need to talk to you still," and you're like, "You said Talia said I'm going to be at Bob's."
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, and you right. Anyways, but first I will say out of game, you probably think it's a better idea to go back to Kilgore's
Fine.
because they. Well,
We
I don't
have
know
no
because
idea.
you probably would have assumed Twilight would remember and she didn't. So that's kind of not on you actually.
Yup.
So up to you, I guess. I will say Baba's probably very anxious, but he's also probably smart enough to realize that like Kilgore's is safer but also, because if he goes alone, he might have his shit. But if Talia's getting like her shit kicked in by like these guys, you know, group or whatever. But also, you don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of ands, ifs, or buts there. It's up to you, really.
How about we leave it up to a dice roll for the final roll of the night?
That's valid. Yeah, go on.
High or low, D6 or a D4.
Do a D4. D4 is closest to a coin flip we have because I could see it going. Yeah, we'll say 4 is your choice. 1 is you think it's a better idea to go back to Kilgore's. That happens to be where the group is. 2,
You
Bob.
can roll a D2.
Well, I mean,
got a
there's
3.
3. Okay, so 3. Great. That was the one we didn't come up with. Okay.
Talia.
Anyway, Talia, cool. You go to Talia. You run into Bob's. So I guess we cut back to the other group. What's Kalik, Thalorian, and Twilight doing?
Moving right along. Such of good things and good news.
Good news and bad news. The
We're
game is
having a good time.
I mean, you do
All right,
know that
guys.
Kilgore's going to the prison, so I mean, like, you could go there. You don't know where Talia is because Twilight didn't remember. So I will say it's weird. Neither Baba nor Kilgore have come back to the manor that you guys have been awkwardly standing in front of for 20 minutes.
Hmm.
The prison is actually pretty close to the prison is actually pretty close to the manor. It's worth mentioning.
Do you guys wish to go see Baba come out? I kind of want to see this.
Would
I
the
do
white
wanna-
mask guy feel bad, by the way, by how like this big giant like ogre dude is crying the whole way
yeah,
to the Bob's?
He
What do you
does. I mean, the masks that are magical items that are meant to keep people anonymous because the thing is, one, the black mask are like people who have graduated in things and are essentially serving in the military, but like they're not. Being a little war mage does kind of ruin your prospects in some political cases, so they're anonymous for that reason. And then white mask are, like I said, they're kind of just like a neighborhood watch that has a little bit of actual power behind it. They're just students who are doing it as like extracurricular activity and do basic guard work. Like if someone was rioting, that's black mask problem, but if someone's littering, that's white mask problem, so on and so forth.
At least I would rather have a white mask with me to Bob's just in case it ends up bad than nothing. Because if I were to just go by myself, it would be bad.
Sure, this white there were 2 with you. One splits up to go tell your party where the fuck you're going. The other one goes with you to Bob's, and you go into Bob's and nothing is happening. It's a lovely, lively tavern. They've installed this like kind of weird hibachi like style thing for Bob to do cooking, and he's like showing off his cooking. He's offloaded a lot of the work now that he has become a way more popular attraction in this city. This city is horrible to navigate, by the way, Baba, because it's literally built like on hourglass. Why was
Oh.
Twilight thrown into the fucking ocean?
She did that of her own accord, I think.
Oh, I didn't even know
she
that was
did.
an ocean. I was just like, oh,
That's
fine,
not
blue
no, that's a
floor.
fucking pool.
It's just a
Turns to
pool.
dust.
Yeah, I guess
And
Twilight's
it's
dead.
not filled. It's
Yeah.
never been filled, so it's
I
just
would like to
empty.
point out, Twilight is like, oh, that's a pool, that's so fun, and she jumps into an empty pool and sprains her ankle. Cannon.
Oh god,
Okay,
cannon.
Put the bone
Ow.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Twilight's a sprained ankle. Yeah, so yeah, no, you see, it's a lovely time at Bob's actually. There's nothing wrong at all there, and you see Yogar and Talia at the hibachi.
I'm still crying, but I go over and just stand there awkwardly.
They
just
both hug you.
sniffles. Aw.
And that's where we cut off with Baba for the night. He's gone,
Yeah.
turned to dust. And yeah, so what are you three doing, homies? What are you three?
I mean, does that? You said there was another one that went over to where we were.
Oh yeah, that's gonna take forever though,
Okay.
because this
Imagine
is
what we-
after they went back. This is like in the
Well,
past.
Honestly, if we were just sitting there awkwardly for over 20 minutes and they weren't back yet, I would have been concerned because, well, that's not right. So, yes, under those circumstances, I would have gone to the prison.
I should probably
If-
check in on the old man.
Yeah, if we weren't just standing around there, we would have went into the town and done other things, looked for Talia as we went, and that kind of thing. So it just depends if we were actually standing there for 20 minutes or not.
Also,
Yeah.
Rise, can I
So,
check my person real quick?
yeah, you check your person. What's up?
Is there anything off or changed?
Nope.
Okay, just making sure.
I know they did, but I was like, they've been standing there for 20 minutes, and you haven't been out of prison yet.
All right.
okay, we both-
We'll I guess we'll go to the prison then.
Meow.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, you go
everybody
to the-
just falls in the fucking pool. Perfect.
Yeah, no, okay, okay. So how do I uninvisible? 1 second.
So you right click and that. I got you.
Yeah, no, anyways, here you go. Guys, this is what you come across.
Dead. Wait, Kilgore's. It says dead. What?
Oh, Baba's not here. 1 second. Oh, I killed Baba. Oopsie. 1 second. You come across. By the way, if you look at his actual character sheet, I don't know why it says dead because he's on 0 HP, but he has 3 successes on the death saving throws. So those are in fact green check marks. So
You're right. That's so fucking weird. He's
so
stable.
Yeah, 1 second. So he's stable, but he says, so here, instead we're gonna do this. We're gonna go 1 HP, stunned, prone, blinded. There we go.
Oh, there should be an
Damn.
unconscious one.
He got his ass beat.
There's not. It
That's
turns out
so weird.
there is, but it's not on the sheet. So 1 second. Let me fucking see.
It's right here. Unconscious.
Okay, it's in the drop down.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, so you see an unconscious Kilgore who has had the absolute shit kicked out of him. And you see him, he's unconscious on the ground. He's horrifically bloodied. His eye is swollen shut. There are claw marks. There are very clearly talon marks across his entire body. Go ahead. You can do what you want. Do this role
Okay.
play.
I would like to immediately, like, I see him. I'm preparing this fucking spell. Poof. I'm using. Oh, where the fuck is it? Okay, I know it's on here. Oh, I guess I don't have cure wounds. Mass healing word. Just.
Yeah. No.
I'm
Kilgore.
fine.
Kilgore, yeah, don't worry. Kay looks okay now. Kay looks healed.
That's
Everybody's
okay.
doing great.
Oh my god, yes, you mass healing word. And fucking that does like what, 2d4 plus fucking your modifier?
Let me look. I have it up. That's so
Are you
fucking
just
stupid.
laying there?
Oh my god, it's 1d4 plus your
Uh,
spellcasting ability.
I love that.
Laying
So
there?
one
It's like,
1d4 plus 9?
damn, they really beat my ass.
I can't
No,
see anything.
plus 5.
Oh yeah, right, I killed you. I'm sorry. 1 sec. Yeah, I'll put the invisible Yaga again. There you go.
Ah!
Not Yaga, Baba. There you go.
I didn't select him in
There.
time. He's invisible.
You get 11
I'm
hit
fucked.
points, everybody.
Okay, thank
Woo!
you.
Hooray!
It's not that spell. It's spellcasting modifier just means charisma.
Oh,
it does not
fuck
mean
me.
proficiency, so they don't even
Sorry.
get that much back.
Yeah, never mind. Take away a couple there. Sorry.
Yeah, correction. You actually get like 9,
Take
I
away
think.
3.
It'd be more than that.
Rise,
it-
I
Plus
have
5.
something
It's charisma.
Yeah,
to
so
tell
it'd be
you after the
minus
stream.
4.
You're right. I
So
did
that
math
would be.
wrong.
I did math wrong too. So 11 minus 4 is not 9. This is really, fucking embarrassing.
We're really bad tonight. All
Oh,
right.
okay. Oh, that's 7. Okay, so Kilgore, you're on 7 HP. Kilgore, you wake up.
You gotta click on your character.
Okay, here, 1 second. There you go.
Give me the effect of invisibility instead. Don't make the character invisible to the scene. Or we can just pretend. It's fine. I'm not doing anything. I'm just curious.
That's valid.
Oh. King, you need to stay safe. Okay. Continue.
Oh. Um.
All right.
I
See,
see.
yeah, King. Oh,
What?
okay.
What do you mean?
We'll talk after stream, SMH. Okay, whatever, it's fine. So there you go. Okay, so back in emotions time.
So,
Kilgore, what happened? The hold on. I'm taking out notes. Give me 5 seconds. I am ill prepared for this. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. So Kilgore, long story short, a bunch of people came and said they were with Ephemeral, and
Ephemeral, that's it.
if you ever overstep your boundaries again, you wouldn't be left off with a warning. And then you shouldn't do what the ogre did and keep your mouth shut. And then you were like, ha ha, I'm so strong. And then you got hit with 5 quivering palms in a row.
Jesus.
Because I did the math. Even your maximum damage could not have killed one in 1 turn. Therefore, they all would have been able to hit you with 1 quivering palm. Even if you have failed any of those, which to be fair, there's a very low chance you would have failed any of those, it would have knocked you out instantly. So the problemo with this is you would have been taking like 15 attacks. You probably weren't winning that fight. Even
That's
if you
fair.
did manage to kill 1 or 2, which is pretty likely that you did manage to kill 1 or 2, it's still half your health was probably gone in the first round.
Understood.
So yeah, they fucking banged you, my man.
this is martial work, quivering palm, I assume.
These were
How much
quivering
I-
palms. You also see, terrifyingly, there are scorch marks across him, similar to what some of the elemental monks at your monastery were capable of.
I was told a few things about who they were. You know what? I trust you're not all there. It's okay for me to talk. Anywho, I was bombarded by a group known as Ephemeral. That's what they said they were from. And obviously, I was taken down. I did take out 1 or 2 of them. It happened quite fast. So they're gone. But we need to keep you guys safe. I don't know what I did exactly, but they didn't like it. I also. Oh, this might also hurt me. I got a note from your mother, I assume.
I
Kalik?
will put my hand over where your mouth is. I understand.
Kalik, he's already said far too much. Based off of, you probably know he was attacked by courtsmen. They are mixed martial artists who are at the absolute pinnacle of your dojo and have studied multiple forms of martial arts. Seeing that he has scorch marks, talon marks, and quivering palm marks, you can tell it's very similar to their fighting style.
Mhm.
And he just said casually, there's a lot of information to process with what he just said, but with what he's already said, he said way too much.
The person whose safety needs to be ensured is not mine, but yours. This is another instance
Understood.
of entirety.
Understood.
Maybe if I just give myself up, she'll stop this.
No. You're not going to do that. You have a mission at hand. Do not worry about me. I will be okay. Please, let us not worry about this.
He says,
Go.
missing multiple teeth with an eye swollen shut.
Yes. Go into the city, collect what you need to do, meet back here. We will have dinner together, and hopefully we can send you on your way to go take care of the remaining primal sins. I, on the other hand, must go rest.
Mm.
I am
You
very
shouldn't
weary.
walk in the condition you're in.
You try to stand up, and you clearly see that one of your legs is broken.
Do I have any
Those,
spell slots left?
Gilgore? Yeah, I guess, technically. You probably wouldn't have had the chance to cast more than like 2 spells.
Okay, can I heal my leg and myself a little bit?
Leggies, yeah, okay, yeah. You heal yourself enough, you can at least walk, kind of. But the broken bone's not gonna. You have a
Yeah.
staff. Yeah, because in like normal magic, like healing word or cure wounds wouldn't do anything. I think you have regeneration, which would actually do something though. So never mind. You do. It takes a minute, but eventually, horrifically, you guys hear pop, pop, slurp, crackle, and his leg regenerates.
Just slowly and surely, just I'll just sit here for
It's amazingly
minutes.
horrific to watch. Yeah, and then he's so yeah,
my
he's
leg
on.
just kind of rotates back in place.
Yeah.
You'll sit here alone?
No, I'm
Black
used
Hand
to
a bit, or not Black Hand, Black Mask eventually show up.
About time.
I'm gonna retire for the night if that's okay with you guys. I really need to rest. And
Do you know where the others are?
No, he didn't say where he was
No.
going. He said, "What's happening? I don't want to talk about what," and walked away.
And where did Baba go?
he was told to leave. He did so. Like a good
Smart.
little boy.
Smart.
He's a good kid.
Oh,
Sometimes.
I worry about you two. I look over to Twilight and the Lorian. You most likely know too much now.
I'm sorry about that. I've risked your lives.
Well, it was gonna happen eventually.
Because
wanna-
I don't want to start next session with continuing fucked up. Time skip to sleepy times, please.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys because I doubt you guys are actually going to go into the city and do anything today. Like that'd be fucking
No, probably
really,
not.
really stupid.
Yeah.
Especially because it's like already 9 p.m. Because remember, you guys spent like 8 hours and had woken up at like 8 o'clock, and then teleported, and then probably fucked around in the manor for like an hour and a half at minimum. So like
Mhm.
it's 9 o'clock at this point. It's already Betty Buys, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, so on and so forth.
I have one question
And
about the hibachi.
what's that?
Would I be under the effects of a hero's feast after consuming the hibachi for 24 hours?
You would not be, no.
I would
It's
not
just
be.
really good food.
Damn.
Yeah, so this orc man is like cooking you food. We'll pick up with you three next session, I think.
Oh yay!
So next week, be tuned in for happy times, maybe hypothetically, or more sad times. But this is what happens. Okay, so Kilgore, you go eepy buys, okay?
Mhm.
And you are plagued with the most horrific nightmares of your life. All the worst moments of your life repeated on loop for you.
Mm.
The killing of Thibbles, Ein's death, your abandoning of Damien, the destruction of your town, when you punched a fucking tornado.
Yeah,
Remember that
that
one?
was god awful. That
Yeah,
hurt.
when your corpse was dug up and you were resurrected impartially, being recuperated torturously at the Dragonborn capital of Aqualem, all of your worst memories brought to the forefront of your mind, and you're unable to wake up.
And these night terrors, am I screaming in real life? Can I?
Probably.
Yeah, fair. That's fair. There's tears and screams coming, or you can't see. You
Yeah,
can't
you also
hear the
remember
tears.
being trapped inside of Agus.
Oh, my however long that was.
You remember fighting Riot. All of your
Yeah,
worst memories. Well, I'm not sure fighting Riot was your worst memory actually, because to be
that
honest,
was
that
pretty
went pretty well.
badass.
Yeah,
That was bad. I almost said it God. That was pretty cool. Like
that was just very good.
maybe that'll flash in for a second when he was almost failing, and then disappear when he starts to win. That was
Yeah, when you were Fimtan's death is played, Bonsai's ascension to heaven with Azazel, all of the things, you losing all of your
Cheshire.
friends, Cheshire turning her back on you, Talia turning her back on you. It's all replayed to you. And you have a flash in your head, 2 flashes to end this loop.
Okay.
You see Faust.
Oh shit.
And you see the Mages College descending from the sky and crashing into the ground, exploding into pieces. From a spell cast by Faust. Additionally, you also see a book, the product of this spell. It is Faust's book, the book that's sealed under the Shadow Mind Collective by Cole, the one put inside of a statue, the one you used to summon Riot, the same one that Cheshire used to start this whole Rapture debacle. You see that book being what causes the spell. While Faust is the cause, you also know you have a pact with him that means he can't directly do it. Your brain starts
Unless
spinning.
I was dead.
Unless you were dead, or unless somebody, or unless you fucked around and found out first.
Right.
And now you're starting to have big brain thoughts and regrets. And you wake up. But anyways, skipping to Twilight. Twilight, you have nightmares, but weirdly your brain is preventing them from happening.
Like, so I feel it, I just don't
Yeah,
see
you
it.
feel the restlessness. You're incapable of resting tonight, as you have the fear and horror being implanted into your brain. But there's a part of it that just you think it's the power of friendship. The power of friendship protects you, Twilight, and you're safe.
Oh, yay.
Okay, look, a very similar thing happens to you. You feel like you should have nightmares, but weirdly, you have one of the most peaceful nights rest in your life.
I'm feeling good, man.
Yeah, you're feeling great. And Thaloran.
Typical nightmares.
Oh, worse. You have a
Yay.
nightmare of Talia stabbing 2 blades into your neck, but you don't die. You watch as 57, 58, 59, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 80, 90, 99. And then you wake up in a cold sweat and realize you're at 48.
Damn it.
As you wake up, Twilight, you realize there's a decapitated unicorn head on your bed.
What the? Who?
Who the
Why is
fuck
this
did
here?
that?
Who put this here?
And Thalorian,
You just got godfathered. Continue, sir.
Thalorian, there is one of the knives that stabbed you in your dream laying at the foot of your bed, drenched in blood.
Oh. Am I okay? Do I feel any stab wounds or anything?
You do not, in fact, feel stab wounds, no.
Real face shit.
And you look at it, and yeah, this is a blade of unknown metal and unknown make, but it resonates with you the same way that liquid did. Taylor, you wake up to see nothing at the foot of your bed. It's great.
I'm loved.
However, Kilgore, there is a note at the end of your bed
Yeah.
as you wake up and you read it, and it says, "You had your chance." Alright, correction, you had thine chance. Thine empire will fall. Your loved one shall die, and you shall follow them. Know that there will be no rest in your afterlife, and all you built will be destroyed.
Bitch, what if fucking Talia...
Your victory.
I have a terrible idea of something that
And
could be
that's the
biggest
session.
brain.
Bye.
These
Goodbye,
guys are
y'all.
fucking goofball. Goodbye.
Have fun.